OG do dirty, flipping packs in the bag, stuffing the blood, fat stack, jet black Cadillac, stacks in the mattress, cash cow status, walk in the streets, heat up, no crack, blood blazing, smoke hazing, OGs in the attic, crispy clean kicks, ain't nothing static, southern nights, trap dreams, raw matic, light it up, inhale the magic, erratic, down south, making moves, 808s, hit raw, sip the lean, slow the scene, outlaws on call, counting bills, run the thrills, trap house ball, switches in the air, grandiose alcohol, dirty dope dreams, with the crew so mean, like some movie scene, trap king, royally king, purple haze phase, hazy days, cash in streams, hit the streets, beast mode, blitzy jewel schemes, OG do dirty, leaning like a tower, got the power, hour after hour, living fast, mile high, never sour, came up from the grit, dirty money flower, blood blazing, smoke hazing, OGs in the attic, crispy clean kicks, ain't nothing static, southern nights, trap dreams, raw matic, light it up, inhale the magic, erratic, OG do dirty, leaning like the tower, got the power, hour after hour, living fast, mile high, never sour, came up from the grit, dirty money flower, blood blazing, smoke hazing, OGs in the attic, crispy clean kicks, ain't nothing static, southern nights, trap dreams, raw matic, light it up, inhale the magic, erratic. OG do dirty, leaning like the tower, got the power, hour after hour, living fast, mile high, never sour, came up from the grit, dirty money flower, blood blazing, smoke hazing, OGs in the attic, crispy clean kicks, ain't nothing static, southern nights, trap dreams, raw matic, light it up, inhale the magic, erratic.
Hey, what's good? Wish it's your boy OGDoDirty in this thing for another chilling on the porch session. I'd like to welcome everybody in the building. We got OG Ron in the building. Appreciate you, OG Ron, for being here. Zuma in the building, Mama in the building, Drika in the building, and plenty more to come. I'm gonna make sure I get to everybody as I keep on going, and as y'all pop up. We got LA in the back. Sir, you're welcome to come up whenever you want to. Mayo, what's good with you? Let me go ahead and put this over here. This is her link. Let me go ahead and pin everything over here to the side for y'all. For those who do want to come up, we got a couple of things we're going to go over, a couple of things we're going to watch today. And of course, it is an open panel. And tonight is going to be a movie night. We did X-Files for the last 2 weeks. We got a request to go back to doing movies. Let me bring LA up. How you doing, my good sir?
Oh my goodness, I'm good. How are you?
You still watching them crazy folks over there go crazy on the purge?
Nah. I was watching football and taking edibles.
I know that's right. Well, the game is about to start. If it ain't already started, I don't know what's going on. But I'm about to try to pull it up here to the side. If you ain't got to pull it up. Sugar Bun come out. Yeah, she been over at the Purge dragging. Who you been dragging, Sugar Bun? Who you didn't drag today?
Her goddamn self.
Don't be out here being evil like that. We better than that. We better than that. Yeah, I was gonna check it out, see what they was talking about a little later on. I know it should get a little bit more entertaining as the night go on. But we're gonna try to have a good one. It is pinned over there on the OGDoDirty channel. Let me make sure it is. Thought I just did it, but you know me, I might mess up. And make sure it is for those who want to come up. Now, over on the Porch side of the game, I just will be dropping it till Uncle Tom and show up. For y'all who over there. But it is pinned to the OGDoDirty channel. Remember, you can always slide over there. Appreciate them watching hours and the subs. So we're going to start off with something light. If I can find it and pull it up. For some reason, my history been messing up on YouTube. They don't want to show all the good stuff. Yeah, that's going to be the same thing. All right, we'll go ahead and jump it off with old Godfrey. Now, have you heard that? Have you been watching anything that had to do with Godfrey LA?
My favorite. What'd you say?
Have you been watching anything that has to do with Godfrey, the comedian?
No. I honestly find him not funny. So.
Okay. Well, he gonna say some stuff, and this is one of your other favorite people. He was on his page, and I was gonna let everybody hear what he had to say.
Who the fuck is my people?
You know you already know who I'm bringing up. Your boy. Your boy. Yeah, you know it. And you know this, man. So it is off of, mute. So this is what Godfrey had to say. Let me rewind it back.
Do you know the Vietnam War, Vietnam beat the U.S. We lost the Vietnam War. This is no disrespect to any soldiers at all. We lost it. If you want proof.
How'd that work out for us, though?
The PBS 11-part series on PBS, it's the Vietnam War by Ken Burns, who's the greatest documentary maker living. Watch the 11-part series. Vietnam beat the U.S. Even though Nixon was just bombing the fuck out of the Vietnamese people, which was unnecessary. They beat the U.S. because the U.S. troops did not understand the landscape of Vietnam.
Yeah, the terrain, yeah.
And the rice farmers, they used the rice farmers. The most clever strategic shit we had ever seen was the fact that they were in holes. They were in holes pretending like, you know how we do now? We put bushes on our head to make it look like they started that shit.
What?
And came out of holes shooting. Do you know?
They definitely did not. They definitely did not admit that. People have been using camouflage for thousands of years. You fucking moron.
Yeah, we gonna start
fucking
this
moron.
Right. Yeah, we gonna start this. Right.
OG.
I'm asking you. Play it again. No man.
The Vietnamese started that in 1960. Mayo.
No, sir. Actually, that stopped. That started in the Spanish Highlands by the ghillies. They were game wardens. That's why it's called a ghillie suit.
What year was that?
Probably the 1700s.
And like I said, this has been going on for so long. Holy shit.
So we're gonna run through this one more again. And as I run through this, can y'all please tell me when to stop? Because he's giving out a lot of pertinent information.
None that's
he's
true.
not. He's giving out a lot of false information.
Let's go.
The Vietnam War, Vietnam beat the U.S. We lost the Vietnam War. This is no disrespect to any soldiers at all. We lost it. If you want
proof,
you can watch.
Yeah.
What? This the problem with that. Cool, we lost. I don't care. How the fuck that work out for us, and how the fuck that work out for Vietnam? Vietnam. Last time I checked, that's still a third world fucking country.
Well, how did we lose to a country that was fighting itself? Because North Vietnam was fighting South Vietnam. So how did we lose to Vietnam?
It ain't what he's saying. I mean, I ain't said it. You know, I'm just listening to what he said.
And who is this guy?
This is Godfrey. He said that you can watch the PBS documentary.
Yo, OG.
What's up with it?
This motherfucker said he watched the document. You ain't.
We wasn't done yet. He got some more to say now. Listen to what he said.
Watch the PBS 11-part series on PBS. It's the Vietnam War by Ken Burns, who's the great.
That's it right there.
That's his proof.
That's what he said. That's what he said, sir.
Oh man, this Mayo fight.
Have anybody seen the Ken Burns documentary?
Nah, I ain't watching 11 parts of nothing. That shit too long.
We need to watch it.
Sure, you can go ahead and watch it.
That nigga said you can go ahead and watch it. Not we can go ahead and watch it. I caught that, sir. You ain't slick. I'm high, but I ain't that high yet. You know, I will be a little bit, but I ain't that high yet.
10-part documentary. Fuck out of here. Got that much time in my life.
This is what he said. Now here we go.
Greatest documentary maker living. Watch the 11-part series. Vietnam beat the U.S. Even
I don't want to let that marinate on y'all, but I don't see he.
No, Nixon was just bombing the fuck out of the Vietnamese people, which was unnecessary.
They say what? It was what? I thought when did it become unnecessary?
When liberals' hearts, because everybody got to go. Everybody got to go in war. Everybody got to go.
Yeah. And bombing logistics hubs is normal, natural in that environment. The fact that we stopped bombing was the problem. One of the problems.
This boy out here, he's spitting. Look at him.
They beat the U.S. because the U.S. troops did not understand the landscape of Vietnam.
Yeah, the terrain. Yeah,
and the rice farmers. Yeah. They used the rice farmers. The most clever strategic shit we had ever seen was the fact that they were in holes. They were in holes pretending like, you know how we do now? We put bushes on our head to make it look like they started that shit.
Oh my God.
And how did we lose a war that didn't end until 75 when we pulled out in 73?
I don't know, but the question I got: when did y'all start using that technique?
Apparently, we never did.
When did we start using that technique?
Mm-hmm.
Known as camouflage. Probably the Revolutionary War.
I don't think that's what he was talking about.
It's definitely what he was talking about.
Oh, what was he talking about? What was he talking about there?
That's what he was talking about. He was talking about camouflage. He was saying the sticks that they put on their helmets to blend in with the terrain.
No, he was talking about the man cover holes, the way that they set inside they get inside of the whatchamacallit and cover themselves, and then
that's camouflage.
I didn't know that was. I didn't think that was a part of. I thought that was a part of a battle technique, like when you make trenches and you do when you alter the terrain so that way you can move underground and to move supplies and get to different places. You can literally booby trap some areas, bro, to where you can dig up underneath it. A certain amount of people will get on top of it, between 15 to 10, well, between 12 to 10 people get on top of it. All cave in on it because of the weight. All this stuff is strategic, bro. I'm asking you, when did this stuff start, bro? Because I'm not talking about the ghillie suit. That was hilarious to say, but nothing was said about ghillie. So I get what you're saying with that. That was crazy to even, yeah. But if we weren't talking about the ghillie suit, I'm talking about the tactics of this is old school tactics. Like, you know, before them, you know, they had Roman time horseback, you know, machinery that they can pull down with people rotating inside of a what you call them little things that to arch it down to throw the rocks in, you know what I'm saying, towards the castles. Then before then, you know, the only thing they had was shields, and so it's all the techniques. So that's why I'm asking, when did they start doing that?
Oh, I couldn't tell you.
I mean, we used it in the Civil War. We actually tunneled under the enemy lines and filled it with explosives.
Yeah, that's smart. So either way it goes, like I said, everything that he's saying right now can be stopped. But I didn't think he was saying nothing about a ghillie suit or trying to be in camouflage. I thought he was talking about like literally.
He's talking about making his hat look like a bush. And then using tunnels also.
Okay.
I mean,
I was just wondering, did the USA ever adapt that, and when did they use it? I mean, I'm not. Oh, yeah. I wasn't there, so I wouldn't know the, you know what I'm saying, the battle conduct of what you guys did. You know what I mean? That's why I would ask. I don't want to have to go look at this documentary.
No, neither do I.
You know what I'm saying? That was, I thought that was something smooth to watch. I said, I wonder what you guys thought about what Godfrey said. You know, that's Godfrey. You can't mess up with Godfrey.
His comprehension skills are lacking, I do believe.
So, like I said, we're gonna go and get him out the way before everybody get here, so that way we can go ahead and get the main dude, get to the main source of the conversation. But I definitely want to see that that maker in Willie. So I'm gonna find that real quick. This nigga say I'm crazy as hell. Dennis Rodman in the leaks now. What's going on with what Dennis Rodman do? Oh, this is crazy. What the world is coming to now. Okay. Here it is. I thought this was going to be hilarious. All right. Bear with me. Bear with me. I had LA working last week, so I guess this week we'll just go through the trenches.
That's a fact. I'm with you, though.
You know what I'm saying? So I got to let everything do the catch-up game. Matter of fact, just let me go ahead and do this now. Put that on down. It's probably trying to push too much. I can't see it. There we go. Yeah, you ain't trying to help a dig with your laugh though. That nigga ain't shit, dog. That nigga ain't shit, fool. God damn.
So women are actually looking for a woman in a male frame because the reality is women just like men. They don't actually like men.
Salute to Willie D, man. Hey, Willie D, chunk me some subscribers, Playboy. Tell them boys, let's look out for OGDoDirty, man. Tell them, send some of your subscribers this way, Willie D. God D.
Willie D Live.
If women liked men, why don't women listen to men when they talk? Why, if women like men, why anytime a man speaks about what's going on with him, why they call it mansplaining? So he can shut up. If women liked men, why aren't women seeking to understand the people that they say they like? Because men understand a lot more about women than women understand about men. And men have to understand women.
What?
Wind that back. Wind that back.
Get the fuck out of here.
Let's hear it again, LA. We got to hear it again.
She's talking about mansplaining while she elaborates.
How is that possible? Ain't that crazy, Mayo?
That's
That's sad. It's because you can throw it in your dresser drawer. Don't mean nothing.
That is
You know what I'm saying?
crazy.
That way, I'm gonna hear what she said again. I just took it back 10 seconds. Let's find out what she said.
Why they call it mansplaining? So he can shut up.
No, she's 100% right. She's just a hypocrite. She's 100% right.
Yeah.
But she will never say that shit 2 years ago when she was popping.
Oh, it didn't fit the narrative. It didn't go with the book.
Now all of a sudden, damn, men know women more than women. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. See, now, listen, this proves you even more of a fraud than I thought. At least I had a little bit of respect for your dyke ass. Now you just up here lying because you don't believe that shit.
Hey, Mayo, don't that hair look like that shit they found in their sewer drain the time was showing us the other day?
I bet you that's probably where it came from, too. In India.
Crazy.
Like men, why aren't women seeking to understand the people that they say they like? Because men understand a lot more about women than women understand about men. And men have to understand women. You know why? Because sex don't come easy to y'all. You have to put in the work to figure out what a woman wants in order for you to get.
I mean, it don't come easy unless you the gangster love.
Right.
Like, that's cleaned up, man. That's
Willie D simping
category. But go ahead.
Who is this person, bro? Not Willie D, but who is this other person that's speaking? Is this the same Priscilla, bro, or did something? What happened?
Dude, I'm confused, cuz.
Literally, what happened? Is she talking against her own talking points?
Yeah, because she broke. Well, I'm not gonna lie and say she broke, but she not popping no more. So now she got to go back and do this dumb shit that she don't believe. All of a sudden now, women, a guy know women way more than women know guys. Bitch, what?
No,
how can you say that to a nigga mouth?
No.
Get him, Nightis.
No. This nigga Willie D made a song called Pussy, Weed, and Alcohol, and all three of them motherfuckers running. He flirting with his lesbian.
Is that what he doing?
In a sad way, yeah.
Because he don't never act like this. And then this bitch she's just lying.
Pat Williams told him, you a bad interviewer.
Are you serious? He told that nigga that?
Cat Williams did the interview with him before he did it with Shannon Sharp. Same interview. This nigga Willie D held it in the can. Then after Shannon Sharp numbers ran up, he came out with his shit. That nigga is lightweight slow. Cat Williams did the interview with Willie D first.
That's crazy. And this nigga, I don't know what's going on with Priscilla, dog. And she coming on here talking like some of these niggas on YouTube.
I'm picking up what you're throwing down.
Take over the manosphere with her dick.
The majority of men don't just have peaches falling in their lap. They got to figure out how to get the peach. So men have to be attentive. They have to be observant. They have to test. Let me test this. Let me try this. Okay, this don't work. This don't work. Bingo. This what she respond to. She like that. Fuck what she say. Because a pair of lips will say anything.
Like yours, bitch? Oh my God.
But the thing is, right, where her whole idea fails is the same things don't work for every woman, or even most women, or even some women. The same tactics. But the same tactics work on damn near every man.
Mayo, just say you being violated in your relationships.
Excuse me, sir?
Just say you're being violated in your relationships.
I don't understand what you mean by that, sir.
That bitch choke you up when she come in the house and makes you wash dishes.
I know, sir.
Oh yeah, hey, appreciate you, Locksmith, for dropping the link inside of Discord. Hey man, if y'all want to find OG on Discord, I think it's at OGDoDirty, man. Everything is at OGDoDirty, man. You can literally find me on there. You can find me on Facebook and everywhere else. Most of the stuff is in the description. I'm trying to upgrade it more so I could just drop the link in there so it'll be one touch thing and get over there, but I'm learning. So once I get all that programmed in there, but until then, just go to the search bar, even if you're on YouTube, you're on Rumble, nigga, you're on Twitter, you're on X, whatever you own, nigga, just type in at OGDoDirty. If you don't want to do that, most platforms you can find me at #DoDirtyNation. It pulls up most of all my information. Any videos that I put up, you put in #DoDirtyNation. It'll pull that shit up. Or at OGDoDirty. You can find me easily. Go ahead, y'all.
This shit is crazy. That's a man right there in today's society. The roles are reversed. Egalitarianism is at an all-time high. Trump in there to kind of swing the ball the other way. But what happens is we don't have natural Democrats like Clinton was, and we kind of let the what they say, in the case that we lose cabin pressure, put your mask on first.
Yes.
Right. So a lot of these motherfuckers is not doing that. They trying to help everybody else besides themselves. And Princella see it. She know you niggas is weak as fuck. Y'all do all kind of sucker shit for some pussy. You'll say fuck your purpose and everything else, and you'll die early for that monkey. So she taking advantage of what's, out here.
It seemed like every time she had an interview with somebody, bro, she put the charm on these niggas. It's not the same
because this is heterosexual, and they don't see the lesbian. All they see is pussy next to me.
That's crazy. I don't see how, nigga. She dressed, nigga, like, nigga, it's worse than MC Light. With some MC Light, her stuff be a little bit more feminine, though. You know what I'm talking about? But this right here, bro, the hat and the fit is nice. I'm not gonna hate on her. But coming down. LA wear some green like that. You know, here Eagles fan.
So you like to fit it in a wig, okay?
Well, I'm just saying. I ain't say. I already told that the wig looked like trash. Looked like
all that shit goes together. They call that a hair hat.
Yeah,
but come on, when you're talking about the pussy game, she is the final boss of the video game, sir. She a lesbian. If you can conquer that, sir.
People already conquered it though. She got kids.
You got game. You got game.
But she got kids, Mayo. It ain't like it's something special. She to me is an opportunist. She's just an opportunist lesbian.
Oh, surely. She's trying to grift off the manosphere. Since the Dykes don't listen to her anymore.
That's a fact.
Well, all that fell apart with them damn relationships. Are you serious? That chick what you showed earlier, that's the one she was trying to smash on that wildebeest?
That's what they say. Yeah. I said, God damn it. I hope she ain't go out bad like that. Either that or this is a publicity stunt. Cause I don't see it, dog. Something ain't right about this whole situation.
Bro. You fell off. Some terrible.
Bitch, you got problems. You need to call Kevin Samuels. You get your life together.
He can't help you. Now with that.
Somebody gotta help her. She went from B Teller to fucking Rockefeller. That shit don't. That's why I think it's some bullshit, man. Something don't make sense about that. It's probably staged. No disrespect to the young lady, but all due disrespect. It's probably staged. That shit don't make any goddamn sense.
I don't see it, but you know what I'm saying. Maybe she'll talk about a little bit of something why women don't actually like men. Okay.
Parallel lives to say anything. So what she respond to? This what she respond to. This is how men start to figure out women. Women don't have to do that though, because sex come easy to them. Because the biological base of humans is sex. So she don't have to do that for sex, which allows her to live in fantasy land.
Heard of what? Yeah, we gotta understand what she's saying. I don't want to put the closed caption on, but yeah, she
nigga, that don't.
She on demon time.
No, she just put a whole bunch of words together. I don't even know what the fuck that means.
It means women control sex, sir. That's a fact.
They only control it because we allow them to control it at some point in time.
But they still control it.
Okay.
They still control the access to it. Men control the access to marriage. Women control the access to sex.
Sure.
All right, Pencil, tell us again.
Sex come easy to them because the biological base of humans is sex. So she don't have to do that for sex, which allows her to live in fantasy land and be totally ignorant of what makes a man a man. So now she bargains and trades sex for him to play in her fantasy world. And if he don't do it, he's dusty. He is not man enough. If a woman really liked a man, he gay. If a man turned her down and she can't get her way, you must be gay. If women like men, then why is that the reality and not women actually seeking to understand the party that they say they like so much? You like a man, then why are you trying to change everything that makes the man? Why are you trying to transform him into a woman? See, you hate other women. It's too much like right to just get you a girlfriend if you want all of these feminine characteristics. No, you want to force him to do it. I was listening to Cam Newton when he was talking to Dr. Sarah. And she goes in to say that her parents been together for like 30 years. But her mama was doing all this work because her daddy slipped the disc in his back. And so her mama was paying all the bills because they went from 2 incomes to 1. And she was going to school, doing all of this stuff and handling everything at the house. And she say, I'm looking for a relationship like my mama and daddy. And I'm sitting up here saying like, ma'am, you got on red bottoms. It don't sound like you looking for a relationship where you got to have 5 kids and work and get a degree and take care of a man. It sounds like you looking for a man to do what your mama did for a man, which is what most women do. I want a man that's going to do this, that, and the other. But everything you saying that you want him to do is what women do for men, not the other way around. So women are actually looking for a woman in a male frame because the reality is women just like sleeping with men. They don't actually like men.
Wow, women, y'all got some spanning to do. Look, I'm trying to hold it down for y'all.
No,
you know, she tough now. I'm trying to hold.
He said he's trying to hold it down for y'all. You hear me?
Sure, that makes complete sense, and it's true.
No, listen. So are the men taking care of the women or the women taking care of the men?
No, sir. Think about the base of what she said. It has nothing to do with that.
Literally, that was her words.
But it has nothing to do with that, sir.
So why put it in there?
What she is saying is that women like to fuck men and have relationships with feminized men. And that is the goddamn truth.
Okay. I'll let me concede that argument. The part I just didn't understand was when she was talking about the one gender, that's how women treat men or take care of men or something like that.
Well, she went under false pretenses about the one girl she was talking about, how her mom stepped up when her dad got hurt, right? That's not what she was talking about. She was talking about the love and dedication that takes. That's what she was talking about in a relationship, not the actual things that she's doing. Just the fact that she would even try and just not leave him behind.
Yeah, but then
that's the kind of relationship she wants.
Yeah, but then she also switched it up and went right back to the other point of you shouldn't be doing this just because of what that person is what type of position that person is putting you in.
Yeah.
But it wasn't, but like you saying, Mayo, it wasn't the position that the person was putting you in. You see what I'm saying? You did that out of the point because somebody got injured. Once you throw that in there, of course, if a person stay with you and have to do what they got to do, they got to do what they got to do. Why would that person be a dropout and be like, okay, since you got your back, oh, I'm done too. So what, we gonna live on the streets now? Like that? Come on now, you can't. I don't think she can put that together like that and try to equate them as the same when saying that.
But she is.
Yeah, that's the crazy part. She fooling.
You know, she thinks that, you know, the woman's gaining some power because she's taking care of the man. That's not what it's about.
Not at all. That's the part I was confused about. I don't know what the fuck this bitch talking about.
No, because she thinks that she's, you know, that it's some kind of power play by the mom. And it's not.
Well, you know how they go. See what else she gonna say.
Hold it down for y'all. But she hitting on some cylinders now. I mean, I don't know how much longer I can hold off.
Simple.
What are your thoughts on women bringing men around their children?
I think they should
especially
stop.
their little girls.
I think they should stop.
Is there any time that it's like remotely safe to bring a man around your child?
Nope, it's a gamble every time. Because when you understand the mind of a man, see, here's the thing.
Oh my God, dude.
Jesus Christ, a fucking man.
I know it's gonna be good.
This woman thinks every man
is a fucking pedophile.
Is a fucking pedophile caveman who just wants to smash every piece of female flesh that exists on this earth. You know who it's not safe to bring around your little girl around? This bitch.
That's a fact. Now that's a fact, Mayo.
Mm-hmm.
You pushing something on somebody who don't even know what the fuck is going on. If you don't even
Not
know
just
this.
that. I think she would predate on her girlfriend's female children.
I don't doubt it.
Because she believes that's the base emotion of a man and the base logic of a man. And she a man, or she thinks she is.
That's just crazy for her to say, though. So what if you with a man for 10 years? You still don't do it, huh? Like, this is fucking retarded. But like, man, you're right. Because she got those tendencies. So that's why she see this shit.
Yep. Yeah. She is projecting right now her feelings onto men.
That's crazy. All right, let's continue on this.
When you listen to men, all you got to do is turn on the podcast. All you got to do is read the comments. All you got to do is look at the world around you. Men always tell you we visual creatures. We want them. We like youth and beauty. The men are telling you what they want.
That's not being a pervert, you
41
bitch.
Shades of Men, chapter 8.
Nah, see, look, Mayo just called that shit out, and look what happened. What's good with your KP?
Nothing, man. Just laughing at the junior, man.
Man, she up here fooling, dog.
She do that, man. And then she got the Malcolm X Muhammad voice that she try to preach and talk to you with.
Mm-hmm.
She try to hit you with the Elijah Muhammad voice.
Mm-hmm.
And the pattern.
Oh yeah.
And Willie D simping right now. This shit is ridiculous.
Oh yeah, he
I
always.
only got a few more minutes to be helping you now.
Yeah, Willie D's like a super saiyan one. Yeah, he's like Green Mile type dude. Yeah,
this shit is fucking crazy. He can't be spitting this game all night.
Imagine a guy can think a girl's attractive and not want to fuck her. Imagine that. And not have a biological imperative to stick their dick in her.
No, I see that right now though, Mayo, because nigga, he low key shooting at her.
Like a motherfucker.
On some, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Oh dude, like I told you, that's the final boss in the video game, man.
That bitch gonna peg him. He keep fucking around and then
The
record it.
famous lesbian.
And record it. He keep fucking around with that bitch. That ain't the one. What? Didn't JP pull his feet out on her?
Hey, does he have daughters? Does he have daughters?
JP though.
Does he have daughters?
JP?
No, he's talking
Willie
about
D.
Willie D. I don't even know.
Because she might be after them.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea.
But this
I ain't never looked into Willie D and them like that to see if they had kids and nothing like that.
This simping ain't easy for this cat. He top tier simping today.
Yeah, he fooling right now. He tripped me out when he said, I can't help you ladies no more longer now. Wait a minute, nigga. This nigga here, bro. Okay. I'm learning today, Willie D. I'm gonna get my numbers up there with you one day, brother. I'm gonna figure out how to do it. First of all, I gotta start pausing.
Yeah, Willie D been like that though. He got kids. He got daughters. He been like that.
This nigga here crazy. I ain't think Willie D had it in him. Let's continue.
18 is called the I Want Your Child Man. And I got confessions of a pedophile in there letting you know the details of what a man that targets children wants. It is not safe. And then on top of that, the canceled professor, he was on Diary of a CEO, and he let it be known that the number one predictor of child abuse is having a step parent in the house. This is the number one.
You know, I spoke with
the number one predictor of child abuse is having a single mother.
And
say it again, Mayo.
Is having a single mother. That's the number one predictor of child abuse.
Because the lie that she's telling essentially is essentially that most of the guys don't get the custody. So the single parent that would have the step parent would be the female, would have the step parent.
Like Priscilla, she pushing. Pushing. It's LA homegirl though. This LA people right here.
And I was floored when he told me. He said right there in that same chair you sitting in, and he told me that the number one call that they get is for stepdaddies touching children.
Mm-hmm.
I was floored. I was like, what? I thought it would be domestic abuse. You know, I thought it would be that.
Go ahead.
Pause. So why would you not want to stay with the father then? Why would you then allow your kid to even have a step parent? See, it's become a case of quote unquote where they want to say this old village type of deal, and they'll do anything to keep that kid away from the father. They'll do anything. They'll go homeless before they give the kid to the father. Tell me I'm lying.
No, you definitely
Oh
not.
no, you are correct.
But they're the most responsible people.
And if a man does that, he was never interested. He's just using the mom for access to the kids anyway. It had nothing to do with he's a man. It has to do with he's a pedophile.
Let me put this banner up real quick.
Yeah. I mean, they just convicted 2 gay men of raping the kids they adopted, for Christ's sake.
Yes,
yeah, facts. I seen that story. I seen the story. Yep. They adopted them into that family like that. Yep. Been messing with them kids for all them years. Can't make it up, bro. Cannot make it up.
Yeah.
He was like, no, it is stepdaddies and, you know, other men or whatever touching on kids. That's number one call they get.
Yeah. But women gonna keep doing it because women are desperate. See, women have all of the capabilities. Women have a neurological advantage over men. Women have all the abilities to perform and do things in society that they actually just want to be lazy and let men do, right? Dr. Amen, he did 40,000 brain scans between males and females and lets you know that it's a significant difference between male and female brains, and that women's prefrontal cortex is a lot more active, which means that they have better executive functioning. They have the ability to multitask. They have better impulse control.
What? What? That bitch must never went on X before. What the fuck did she just say? How lying in her mouth?
Her frontal lobe is moving faster than yours. So
prefrontal cortex.
Mayo, have you ever seen a woman with greater patience than a man? You seen that shit before?
Only with children.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, she is something else, boy.
She over here going crazy, ain't she?
She is something the fuck else.
She know what she doing. She know what she doing, dog. Believe that.
All this stuff. And they're designed to be very selective in their relationships sexually.
So would you have picked Kamala over Trump?
No.
Well, why not? Because you just said that women have all of this make these great executive decisions.
No, I didn't say they make great executive decisions. I say they have the brain capability to do so. Okay. But just because you got the potential to do something,
oh my God. What in the fuck am I listening to?
See, he asked her, but you got to
Yeah.
pay attention to him. He asked her that question because he was a quote unquote supporter of Kamala Harris.
Oh, well, I know, but it killed her anyway, though. The question
Yeah.
killed her and made him like a simp. But that shit fucked
Yeah.
her up. That one question changed her whole fucking argument. I just said they capable of it. I don't mean they do it. What? The fuck? So every woman capable is, but none of them do it.
Yes, sir.
Hey, you're
That
getting
makes
too
no
smart,
fucking
LA.
sense.
You're getting too smart.
My V8 without spark plugs can beat
That's-
your V8 with spark plugs.
This shit is so retarded.
It is LA, but hey, that's how she get him with that game, brother. I mean, she had B Taylor going, bro. She had her going.
That
Yeah,
shit
you
makes
ain't lying.
zero sense. He killed her. That one dumbass question killed that bitch. Fucked the whole argument up.
Hey, KP, didn't she crash out for? Didn't B Taylor crash out for Priscilla?
Crashed out, bro.
I'm talking about changed. I mean, flipped on everybody who knew her before then. I mean, left them in the dust. You know what type of love that is,
bro. Hell, bro.
I never see that. Hey, it's something in there, something with that. Whatever she doing.
She asked that fat bitch. She asked that fat bitch, "Can I suck on your titty?"
Oh Lord.
Psycho.
Yeah, meet Mr. Fister.
The psycho.
Meet Mr. Fister.
LA is a fool.
That's what she did.
It's crazy, dog.
Bro, the psycho babble you hear from junior men, bro, is unreal. Junior men have the most psycho babble, bro, and then they dress up looking like TLC in the 90s. Man, get out of here, bro.
He said, "Can I suck on your titty?" This said that shit. I like to die. Priscilla's a freak ass bitch, ain't she?
Well, I'm trying to tell you. This ain't nothing to play with right here.
Potential. Women are lazy. They want men to do the work that was intended for them to do.
So you would have voted for Trump?
I ain't vote for neither one of them.
You didn't vote for either one?
No.
How come you don't vote?
Because, like I asked you before, you were very.
What they got to do with anything? Willie D, stick to the fuck. You had this bitch on the ropes. You had on the ropes.
If she believes this, why didn't she vote for Kamala?
That's not his. Yeah, that's not Willie D's point, man. His point is he's doing that. He's trying to stick her on a point to find out, like to get an aha moment, a gotcha moment. That's what he's trying to do.
But he had her on this point. He left it though.
Bro, he used to box, bro. Come on, man. Damn.
Oh, he's retarded.
He got CTE, sir.
Yeah, he got CTE too, and he rapped, and he think his rap career was great when it wasn't. Shit.
This dude killing me, man.
You expecting too much from Willie D, bro. You really are.
Right.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, you're right. That's my bad.
This nigga here crazy, dog.
Very well aware of local politics. And I understand that local politics is where you really have say so. Your voice is more heard. People don't even participate in local politics. They don't even know who their city councilman is. They don't even know the structure of government. But we're going to take people who have no self-discipline, no self-control, don't know nothing about their own life, and we're going to give them a controller that's plugged up for them to vote on foreign politics and federal policy.
Now? Proper life.
No, ain't nobody giving you that kind of control. Y'all, the average American reads on a 6th grade level. And Kamala, literally to get the black Kamala to get the black vote, what did she do? She got entertainers.
You see that?
Willie D got a little offended. You see that shit? Kamala. Or Kamala, I'm sorry.
You gotta think Willie D's audience is a bunch of low-level idiots that believe that quote unquote Trump was a threat to democracy, not knowing that they've been saying the Pledge of Allegiance all their damn life since they was elementary school. Damn idiots.
And what entertainers did she get? She got hoes.
Well, Trump had entertainers too.
No, but she got hoes.
Well, Trump had entertainers too.
Men have an issue in this world, right? Men got an issue that ain't nobody focusing on. So men screaming to the top of their lungs about the issues that they're having, right? High suicide rates, high addictive rates, broken families, child support, all this. Nobody's listening to them.
Oh
and
my
one
God,
of the big complaints
OG.
that men have is about whoredom.
What is it, sir?
This
what is
bitch is a fucking fraud, cuz. What is she doing there? Was she for the bitches or she for the niggas now? I'm confused. What we doing?
I'm trying
Man,
to
she
figure this out.
hustling, bro. She hustling, bro. She on her Umar tour, bro. Just watch the tour.
This shit is crazy, KP. This is fuck dog. Was she talking like this last year?
Bro, that's that Harlem hustle, man. You know how the people used to sell the DVD back in the day. She's selling DVDs right now, man. Just buy the DVD, man. Stop the questions, man. Damn.
This is crazy.
Come on, 2 for $5 on the DVD, bro. You got, you know what I'm saying? You got I'm Gonna Get Your Sucker on one side. You got Big Man in Harlem on the other side. Just buy the DVD, man. Play the film.
You right. Yeah.
But I'm trying to tell you, she cutting up. It's what she do. I'm telling you, bro. I looked at it earlier. I was like, okay, yeah. She fooling. Yeah, but she fooling, bro. So I ain't gonna let her finish with that because she going into some. Now it was another one that might make y'all mad. Let me see. What is it? Oh, it went the narcissistic one. Yeah, she was up here. She thought she was spitting something on this one. What's good with your spoon?
I was just coming up here to laugh at y'all niggas. We already told y'all that bitch switched up. But I know good and goddamn well OG trying to motherfucking trigger me on my ride home.
You'll be all right. I ain't even got to the good part yet.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we got some good stuff for you tonight, sir.
This nigga Willie D is a fucking retard, dog. I keep telling y'all that this nigga slow and stupid. And then he got the slow and stupid bitch with her. Oh, it's crazy. 2 retards together.
Mrs. S, and he's simping for her, because you know when we goes to the waters.
That's a fact. Don't know what we're doing there. You know what it is. Don't be hating on Willie D and his slow talking. He getting to the point. Check him out.
Women. I say you really want a woman in a man's body. So to be honest, since that's what you're looking for, what you need to do is just get you a trans man. But that's too much like right, ain't it?
Willie D.
How was that funny?
I swear to God, I was just thinking that.
Oh my God.
But bro, y'all know if a dude said that, everybody would have ran him off the internet and said he was transphobic.
Willie D, you can't kill about Willie D. He always try to act like he tough, but he always doing some bitch ass shit. I like, dude, I can't respect you because you act like a liberal bitch. It's fucking crazy.
So have
That's
you
because
LA?
he is one.
He is one.
When
So
they had that whole paid, what they call paid celebrities for you, his face was on that bitch because he just as paid as the rest of them. They just wasn't trying to go to his platform to motherfucking promote Kamala Harris for any money because ain't no real decent. I mean, he does get viewers, so I can't say he doesn't. But niggas ain't trying to hear this nigga. He ain't no activist. That's his problem. If he was an activist, he'd have brought in that loot. But Kamala, they paid him good money.
Facts, Tom. That's what it is. You gotta
He's
stop
as
saying
liberal
it's
as
an
the rest
act,
of the
LA.
motherfuckers. Oh, wokety woke, blackety black. Oh, the white man was down, even though I was in Public Enemy and I made buku salutes because the white man is the one that bought the CD and the nigga didn't. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's Willie D. That's Willie D. It ain't an act, LA. That's who he is, bro. Chicken George type of shit.
They call that boy George. God damn, that's sad.
No, Chicken George was actually fucking smart.
I I'm one of the few men in the world that know what women want.
What's that?
Everything.
It's the truth. They want it all, which is the reason why sales and marketing campaigns typically gravitate to promote that you can have it all. If you got to sell a marketing campaign, because marketing is based on what people respond to, it's really based on the human nature, responses by human natures and psychology. So they do a lot of psychological work to see what people will respond to. And what they found out is that women are greedy. And they want to be the center of the universe. So we're going to market this to you to say that women can have it all. If you are about having it all, that shows how narcissistic you are. And there's no such thing as having it all, because you have to make compromises. You have to give up something to get something. You can't go left and right at the same time. So to market to somebody that they can have it all also tells them you can have your cake and eat it too. And women are doing everything in their power to find out how they can have their cake and eat it too. And so what I tell women, I said, you really want a woman in a man's body. So to be honest, since that's what you're looking for, what you need to do is just get you a trans man. But that's too much like right, ain't it? I mean, it's the truth.
Wrong is have your cake and eat it too, not eat it. Eat it. Don't. Mrs. I read a lot of books. Can't read a lot of goddamn shit because that shit was just horrible. Dumb bitch. And fucking Willie D. Fuck your fake ass teeth too. Fuck nigga.
You think he got fake teeth?
Well, she think that nigga got fake teeth. Motherfucker's too white. That's what everybody else gonna say anyway.
That nigga teeth fake as shit, dog. Stop it.
Yeah, I'm with Tom on that one.
See what I'm saying?
His teeth just as white as goddamn motherfucking is and shit. Nigga, they both got fake teeth together. They went to the same dentist, nigga.
And this nigga go.
Forever, ever?
Yeah. Yeah. What does a traditional family nucleus reimagined look like to you?
Okay. So if we want a functioning society, the truth about it is it takes a village to raise a child. And why does it take the village? Which means that you need an extended family unit, not a nuclear family unit. Because see, a nuclear family unit creates a really dangerous dynamic for everybody, including children, right? Extended family, you have the uncles, grandmothers, aunts, all of that really connected, which creates the village. Because after a certain age, the child begins to stop listening to the parents. They might take advice from other people, aunts, friends, and everything, but they won't listen to you. This is a natural rebellion process in child development, right? We understand that really the honest thing is the safest way and the most productive way for a man is to be working outside of the house, even if he's gone for extended periods of time, whether it be through the military, deployment, or truck driving. The male should be outside of the house because it's more conducive to his nature. But if there's a nuclear family setup, what ends up happening? If he's gone, the children are all on top of the mother, right? With no other line of support for her. So this runs her down because humans, we only have enough energy to expend. Well, if you leave a boy with a mother, there's a whole host of issues that can result from that male not being under a natural male dominance hierarchy, by him being disconnected from that. And by him being too connected to his mother can cause another whole host of problems psychologically for the male that will impede his development on the outside. How do you fix this problem? As opposed to sending them off, giving the mother a break by sending them to a public school or something? How do you combat that? Extended family. Extended family.
An extended family, huh?
Well, she really didn't answer the question. He said, what do you say? Well, I guess you did. But the question to me was a dumbass question to begin with. How the fuck do you reimagine a nuclear family? Why is he the liberal talking points with this reimagine shit? That's the same thing about reimagining policing, reimagining your government, reimagine. I don't need you to reimagine. I don't need you to reinvent the fucking wheel. Just do what works.
But see, that's the thing, Tom. That's the way the Marxists work. So that's why he's saying it that way, because that's what he's trained and believes, and she believes the same thing too. That's why the podcast is the way it is for them to happen.
And obviously, she thinks all men are pedophiles, so that would include everybody in your family.
Yeah, so then it would just be only a village of women, right?
And likewise in her kind.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get rid of everybody else, KP, but just leave them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just keep a small breeding stock in a barn somewhere, and let the bitches take over.
Yeah, so let them take over as they have been, right? And she's saying what doesn't work for the boys, but she see what doesn't work for the boys right now in real life, in real time. But she's advocating for the opposite.
Mm-hmm.
You can't, man. I don't listen to Junior, man.
And the community isn't your extended family anymore.
Well, she definitely.
How far you live from your aunts and uncles?
Well,
back in the 1920s, there's probably a couple of blocks.
But
now, it's stays away.
He's not really wrong at saying that extended family is great to give the mother a break. It is great to have a close-knit family as far as aunts, uncles, grandparents, all that in the same area. Doesn't mean you gotta be in the same house. Doesn't even say you gotta be around each other, but being in the vicinity of them, which is, I think is actually important for the kids' growth. But I don't think a nuclear family is detrimental to one party or the other. That's the stupidest shit I've ever fucking heard in my life.
Yeah,
and
but
when the boys stop listening to their parents, that's crazy.
The village can't replace that. They can't replace, because the part of the nuclear family is the aunts and the uncles, cousins.
Yes.
It's not part of the village. It's part of the nuclear family.
Yeah. I just think like I said, she's not necessarily wrong. It's the way she's wording it is wrong to me. And to say that the nuclear family itself is detriment to one parent or the other, I think it's absolutely stupid, because as a boy, that my dad was gone majority of my childhood out doing whatever, whether he was driving trucks or in the fucking field in the military. When that nigga came home, I was definitely afraid. I listened to my mom because I know she pulled the strings to that nigga's beating. So of course, I'm not gonna disrespect my mom, because I know when that nigga come home, I'm gonna get my ass beat.
Mm-hmm.
So to alleviate that, what do? You listen to your motherfucking mom, no matter if she's wrong. If she drives us 2 hours away from where we're supposed to be, and we're supposed to be there in 30 minutes, yes, you listen to her. Instead of telling her she's goddamn wrong, just let her go. And shit like that, it's just crazy, man. What she's saying is absolutely.
Yeah, she's just, it's the same old fucking Marxist dribble that we always hear from the left.
My thing was, I don't really care about the Marxist part. I just said she's just wrong. LA ain't never got his ass beat. That means he listened to both his friends.
That's a fact.
Yeah, we got a little bit more of this.
Family and community support. Well, the problem is we live in an individualistic society now where everybody is an individual. You don't say nothing to my child, that's my son. You don't say nothing. Well, guess what? When we were growing up, on the whole block, everybody knew everybody. It was like we was family with our next door neighbors. So if one goes out, Sarah know what you're doing, Miss Jane know what you're doing, and everybody's got their eyes on you. So you can't hide and get away with nothing, because they're going to call your mom and everybody's going to hold you accountable. With individuals now disconnected from each other, people just look, that ain't my child. And they turn their back. So when the child leaves the house, they know that they got free reign to do whatever they want because nobody in the community is going to hold them accountable, right?
Pause.
So if we're going to do...
These are the same people that tell you in the next breath, don't say nothing to my child, don't do nothing to my child.
Yep.
Man,
and the same one that wants that same community to raise their children.
Yeah, raise them, but you can't say nothing to them. You can't do nothing to them. And if you coach them, you got to talk to them nice. Man.
Yeah, that don't work out at all.
No, she walking all over her own argument here.
But to some people, this is profound talking right here.
Oh yeah,
above average intellect. You know what I mean? That's what I'm stuck on.
Yeah.
We got 25
that's
seconds.
Why
we're
in the,
Go
that's
ahead,
why
Mayo.
we in the position we at, OG.
Yeah, that's a fact. This is crazy.
If we're going to have a fixed society, we have to bring back the extended family and we have to bring back community support, which means that we have to get back into grassroots work, grassroots politics. We have to get back into...
And all the rest of the jibber jabber, she gonna pop out and say, you know how that go. You know the line on that. So I didn't know, but LA brought it up earlier, but I did see a little bit of this on this side of the game. So I said, fuck it, we're gonna go ahead and show it. You know what I'm saying? And then that way I can catch up and see what other thoughts is and see if you guys agree with it or not. And salute to House and them over there, man. Came through and chatted me out earlier, you know what I'm saying, threw my thing in there with your colleague, got me about 4-5 subscribers. Appreciate you, brother. You know what I'm talking about? We're gonna go ahead and rock it on now. Let me let it catch up. Let me never say, LA, you here? Or you going? You sleep? You out of there? What's going on?
No, you got me for a little bit. Probably for about another hour or two.
All right, well, at least you're gonna be here for the what you call it, before we get ready to swing over there and get ready to watch a movie, whatever. So, all right. So this is House. He about to talk about this. I think right now it's going to be the same title thing we on with the Priscilla stuff, but it says something different at the top. You'll see what I'm talking about. Let's just get straight into it.
Because a lot of stuff y'all be sending me, I already seen. So it's like, if you're going to email me, if you're going to hit me on the DMs, if you're going to join the Discord, just make sure you just don't bombard me with information. Cause I'm just one man. And, I can't be I can't spread myself thin because I can't multitask or shit. You show me some shit, I'd have been a forgot. So I'm gonna tap into this video real quick for y'all to see this wild ass shit. And then like this gonna be on my 3Ben Green channel. Even if you go to this channel right here to watch this video, to see this interview, I don't know if y'all heard this lady. Her name is the Queen Maker. She be talking all type of shit, but now she didn't grift it and try to. I'm gonna just let y'all see what this bitch be talking about. She be on.
Well, John the Baptist, the disrespectful way of doing things is doing things the right way, sir. The link has always been pinned to the OGDoDirty channel, but I will drop it for you, sir. The thing I do is just go over there and give me some watch every now and then, and then guess what? You'll be able to come up on the what you call it. Here go the link for you, John.
On one.
You're placing the weight on the wrong end. The weight needs to be placed on you. And so the woman who is upset and wants the same level of compassion that I have for a male, what she doesn't understand is that the compassion that I have for the male is because the male is EU and he's totally incapable. He is mentally, psychologically, emotionally handicapped, and it ain't nothing you can do for him. That's where my compassion for males comes in. If a woman wants me to have that kind of compassion for her, what she actually wants me to do is to think that she EU just right along with her. She wants me to think that she's incapable. And the moment that I think that you're incapable, that's the moment that I stop wasting all my energy trying to teach you something. I'm the queen maker. And when you make queens, you make somebody that's powerful. Only powerful people take responsibility.
Trigger warning. But in this video, I interviewed a woman that came forth telling her story within her own words on how Princella Clark, the Queen Maker, had violated her on a healing retreat. We need to start the conversation when women are the victim of other women taking advantage of. Yeah, she was on. She was.
We walked from the door to the parking lot. That 2 minutes ago, I told her no, and she still proceeded. And I was just like,
"Can I suck your titty?"
Like, why would you do this?
You say what?
Why would
She asked her, "Can I suck your titty?"
That shit crazy, bro.
And men do this, and then you come. I'm only able to recognize what she's talking about because she's doing it. On any of this.
That's way different from B. Taylor, bro. That on the screen is way different from B. Taylor. That is crazy, bro. LA, you might be on something. That something is not right, bro. This gotta be staged. This gotta be a Florida, bro, or something to get the numbers moving or something.
This shit staged. This shit don't make no fucking sense.
Dog.
Hey, that's some nasty work on the screen. I had to walk to the screen.
I'm
when
telling you.
I was like, hold on, what?
Yeah.
What is going on here?
KP.
Hey, ugly chicks need love too. Damn it, y'all need to stop. Maybe you want to step on some long nipples. I don't know.
You need to stop,
I think she just likes them big long titties.
This is staged, 100% staged, man.
LA right on this, bro.
Nasty work, bro.
She ain't fall off that fucking hard.
She probably wanted to be smothered by him. Dog, what we doing?
Come on, man.
Hey, you gotta stop.
So you telling me quarter-pound Keisha came forward and said she did something to her?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Where
they do that at?
Yeah. She said, "Can I suck your titty?"
No.
Come on, let me suck your titty. Fucking done. Princella is off the chain.
I didn't do this. He did this. I didn't. That's why we telling y'all, right? I didn't put this stuff on the internet. They did. You hear me? Yeah, man. I wouldn't even think this don't make no sense, bro.
Bro, she got the double. She got the double neck and the braids with the yellow shirt. Go ahead and play her, bro. Let's listen to the test a lot.
OG.
Yeah.
You wanted some of that freshly squeezed American Cambodian milk, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
That's
you be like, right?
Cambodian milk. This nigga had a lie.
I wilted, so still wildebeest was knocking off Princella.
Yeah.
Oh my God, cuz.
Put your back in your birthday, shake your hump. Hey.
It is off the chain.
Hey, OG.
God.
I'm going to tell you right now, I don't appreciate you calling me out like that. You know, if I don't see your child right up the rip, I don't know how to get to it.
How you don't know how to get to it, John? My child.
I don't know, bro.
To get to you know how to spell OGDoDirty as one word.
And your name don't come up.
Sir.
Your name don't come up. Your name don't come up.
Let me show you something, John. You know, just for these type of occasions and tests, I did it. You know what I'm saying? And the crazy part about it, I put it in video form. Check this out. I want you to check this out.
OGDoDirty, flipping packs in the back, stuffing the blood, fat stack, jet black Cadillac, stacks in the mattress, cash cow status.
I have to say no more, sir. It's right there.
Well, no, okay, so I can tell right now I didn't type it in what you typed it in just now. That's why I don't come up.
Okay, that's what I said, sir. That's a learning curve for you old. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know either, John. Just like I didn't know. It took me not as long as you did, but it did take me time to know if you move your phone to the right, that your screen get wider.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, okay.
Now you know.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I always make my screen wider because I'm on the road. I have to make it wider a lot of times.
What are you talking about, sir? We just had to. Okay.
You said the screen, right? The screen.
Exactly. The screen. LA, don't even. I tried.
This nigga be lying his ass off. We told that nigga, hey, turn your phone to the side.
Like, we just had this.
Oh, I know that.
I was okay. Never mind. Move on. Y'all keep. I don't know what y'all doing. Go ahead.
But you acting like you been knew this. Like we ain't the one that had to explain it to you.
No, you didn't have to explain it to me. I've always turned my phone to the side. I've always done that.
So how the fuck? Okay. So when you know what? All right.
I know what time you're referring to. You're referring to the one time I didn't do it. We talking about I was trying to do the football game or something. And I did this and I had a brain fart. I know that's what you're talking about. I just had a brain fart at that moment. But go ahead though. Keep on with the conversation.
You listening too hard, Con Shiner. All right, that's it now. You're gonna see her talk again. Don't be afraid. Try to listen.
This is the stage.
I'm with LA. I believe it's staged, but some people think this is real. Again, this is coming from their source. I don't know. I'm not gonna talk on it. I'm not gonna be like LA and start shit. But I ain't pointing no elbows, but LA did it. If anybody say anything, I'm blaming it on LA because he the one brought it up first.
Just pull my hair, pulled it. She got it on me.
Ain't no way in the world.
She just pulled my hair, pulled it. She got up on me and she was like, "This what you want? This what you want?" And we were walking away and she said it again. She was like, "Man, yeah."
So she strong armed her. She said she pulled her hair, she rolled up on her. This is what you want. This is what you want. What that sound like?
So like an aggressive woman.
Sir, it sounds like a grown ass man. You know how men walk up to their wife and they smack them, and when they open their mouth, they stuff some food in their mouth, and then you grab them by the back of the nape of their back of their neck, right? And you pull them in close, and they love that shit.
The fuck one?
I don't know. It was a fucking TikTok. I don't know. That's what they said.
She can never sound like a man. She sound like a aggressive woman. She sound like a toxic woman is what she sound like.
No, she sound like a toxic man. That's what I'm going to go with.
She sound like a toxic woman. Men are not toxic.
Yes, we are.
No, we're not.
Okay.
I'm on their long side. Men is toxic as hell. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the simp god nation right now, right?
When you showing affection to your wife, that is not being toxic. That's you being a husband to your wife. What she is doing is actually being toxic. A toxic female, because she is trying to act like a man, which makes her toxic. She is trying to be a man.
So what if I beat my wife with a wooden dowel? Would that be toxic?
If you beat your wife, that would be a toxic person. Yeah. Yes.
No,
I know in South Carolina on the courthouse steps on Sunday it would be legal.
That's a fact, and it's the rule of thumb. I can beat her with something that's no bigger than my thumb. Watch that a wooden dowel.
I just watched that in the movie. That shit was crazy. It was a pastor, bro. He beat that nun, bro, with a wooden dowel because she beat the little young lady, bro. He told her to put her hands on the desk, and then he whooped her hands, tore her hands up with that wooden dowel, and then he tore her back her leg up. I said, "Oh, that's because he said that she went against what God said." I said, "Oh wow, this movie very crazy."
That's what God said.
That's what he put the wood on him. You know what I'm saying, man?
Yeah, you're right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I thought I bullshit. They said it, not us.
Hey, it's in their Bible.
Just saying. Yeah, but this is the
new about that, but he won't answer questions because he's scared.
This is what the new look is right here. What you see on the screen, people. This is what LA gonna be with in the future. Something like this.
I should have never did this with her. Yeah, she too young.
Yeah, man. That.
She got his forehead already.
Oh Lord.
She got a field goal. She got a field goal in the mouth too, don't she? Goal post.
Ain't trying to look at her that hard, but yes, sir, she do.
I'll tell you, this shit's so staged.
I'm glad you brought the shit up because I ain't even noticed until I was like, oh shit, it's for real. Both of these niggas have said it. This is crazy. Yeah, he's supposed to have an interview on his page. You go check it out. Appreciate your house for putting me in there, you know what I'm saying, looking out for your boy with not and all that good stuff. always. You know what I'm talking about? We're gonna let Spoon come back and then we're gonna get into the main thing, you know what I'm saying, before, because it's gonna be a lot to go over. LA gonna be here for a little bit. We got about 30 more minutes with him. He said he gone. And then hopefully Mama and them will come up. We get Kai to come up, and then we'll figure out what we're gonna do on this here movie. I don't know if we're gonna go Christmas or what. I really don't want to do Christmas, but
Christmas over.
Yeah, I know.
It's a Wonderful Life.
It's a Wonderful
Life.
No, sir.
If
you're gonna do a Christmas movie, you got to do something like Die Hard or Reindeer Games. Those are Christmas movies, sir.
Miracle on 34th Street.
I heard this nigga go. He always say something crazy and not what we trying to watch it all.
That's a good Christmas movie too.
You ain't even gonna put I watch the Terminator stuff before I watch something that John the Baptist get ready to pick out. What we doing here? I told you only picked out that one movie, bro, and it went to your damn head. You need to stop. You just Sale 99 movie with Vince Vaughn was the only movie that you picked out, sir. That was damn good. Everything else you just trash. It wasn't like it was fire.
Not finna argue with you.
I know it.
No need to argue with somebody when you know they're wrong.
Sir, I've been on this whole time. You know, I went back on Rumble just to go look at certain things, bro, and I'm still holding the record. Still holding it. Even when it came to good movies. You know, my movies are praised to the top. Yeah, thought you knew that. Then I didn't play some that was
all your movies are trash. All your movies are trash.
Well, your list against my list, I'm winning every day.
Yeah, because you pick out evil movies.
I pick out good movies, sir. That's the problem.
You pick out evil movies.
You hate to hate, and it's not good for you. Not gonna let you go no better, John. I keep on telling you, I'm gonna get you to come to the right side, sir. And when you do, all that is gonna get up out of your system. All right. So, but you got to just catch in on the back end. I don't want to hold up. Because I was going to ask him to play it. Yeah, I'm just going to wait for Tom to come back up here because I need him to play it so it'll be perfect. I don't want to ask LA to do it because I did that last week.
Just a fact.
And he didn't take kindly to it.
That's a whole fact.
So I think I give him a break this week. But next week, while he ain't going to be out of town, his internet's still going to be good, right? So I'm going to go ahead and still use him. He just don't know it yet. I'm letting him know freehand. So go ahead and up the internet service, sir, so you can make sure you push it straight so we can still use you next week.
Go ahead and keep hope alive.
Oh, yeah, it's going to work out for me. I got a feeling.
Okay.
A good feeling.
OG got faith.
Yeah. A lot of it too. You hear me? It just don't stand where yours stand, but it's there. All right. Before we go into that, I guess I'll go ahead and do this. This ain't gonna be good, but fuck it. I'm not even gonna trip. We still gonna get to the meat and potatoes. As soon as my boy Spoon come up. But until the end, y'all get this. Don't get mad. Just I was trying to look for something funny and I found this. So that's right.
And they're trying to ban Gavin Wax. You're going to be banned eventually by the free speech absolutist. The nerds don't take criticism. They're kind of, they're a little bit all on the spectrum, right? So they don't know, they're not deep in social skills.
That is Steve Bannon joining into the, I thought it was already going, the civil war on the right, but it seems to be expanding even throughout today between like the longtime MAGA hardcore base and then some of the newer MAGA, the techie billionaire MAGA. They really disagree on a variety of things, and it has quickly become, it's got to the point of people being, losing their access to Twitter, accusations of betrayals and racist comments, and we're going to dive into all of that. We do want to let you know that it seems to have basically started when Donald Trump appointed Suram Krishnan to serve as senior White House policy advisor on artificial intelligence, which when it happened probably didn't seem like it would cause fissure that broke my.
I don't even know what he's talking about.
Elon and Vivek support massive H-1B visa programs.
Absolutely.
Giving foreign workers American jobs.
And that's the problem.
Yep.
Because it's not just the rare tech worker. There's golf instructors in that program. People to take care of lawns in that program. I actually found a database of all the H-1B visas online.
H1V1 H1
H-1B.
H1V, okay.
B, nigga, as in boy, nigga.
Oh, B. Okay, B. All right. I'm trying.
Ain't too much. Look at John. John, don't be up here triggering people now.
No, I'm trying to look it up because I can find out what he's talking about.
I'll put a link to the database in the back.
MAGA, but that's how it's looking right now, and we're gonna get into all the details. But Cenk, what do you make of this?
So I agree with Elon and Vivek, but I love the rebellion against him. So I'm going to explain why in a little bit. And as we were talking, Elon Musk just liked my tweet on this, like right now on the show, and I'm going to tell you why he liked it once we get to that part of it, even though I'm criticizing him in parts. Because what's most interesting, guys, is the fissures, is the divisions within the right wing. And that's what makes this story amazing.
Yes.
So more details.
Agree. You'll criticize him in part. I will do all of the rest of it because I long for a day in which we no longer have to know that he exists. But for now we do. But let's jump back to the new advisor for artificial intelligence and why it caused all of this issue. So Krishnan is an Indian-American entrepreneur, has previously worked in a number of different major tech companies, Microsoft and Twitter and Yahoo and Facebook and Snap. So kind of all of them, I guess. He's a United States citizen. By the way, that will be either ignored or lost on many of the people who want to make this immediately a race thing. But the big issue for him is that he supports using H-1B visas to bring foreign workers in to work based on certain specific skills they have to work in engineering, coding, that sort of thing. And so some of the original MAGA people for whom America First is not a suggestion, it's really a command. We're not happy about this. So Laura Loomer's never gonna miss an opportunity to be involved in some sort of massive racist uproar. So she tweeted, our country was built by white Europeans, actually, not third world invaders from India. Again,
what's y'all think about that?
That's a whole fact.
It's the truth.
Whether you say it's white Europeans or niggas, it wasn't a goddamn Indian motherfucker.
Nah, yeah, it's
Well,
the truth. It's the truth.
Like I say, I would run through this whole thing 23 minutes. I want to go ahead and get to this Neil deGrasse Tyson. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the back. And Tom, if you don't mind, since you're there, you can go ahead and grab it, sir, and then we can go. Yeah.
God damn it. All right. Well,
That's
you want me to do it now or?
Yeah, I'm about to put it back there now.
Okay.
I'm just trying to find it. I forgot what I did with it.
So we know it's the truth, and you can't argue with the truth, right? But you know you got people on the left gonna argue with it.
Well, and the issue isn't the guy they put in charge of AI. The issue is the actual H-1B visa program. Because if we have tech workers that are out of work,
Mm-hmm.
why are we bringing people in that can do the work?
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
And if they can't do the work and they hold the same credentials, why aren't we holding the schools accountable?
What you over eating some ribs, nigga?
No, I'm eating a spam musubi.
Get out of here.
Oh, you better not be eating no motherfucking spam.
Oh, he
Bro, this
loves
nigga
that.
out of line, bro. You need to stop. Get that up off the screen. Get this nigga up out of here.
Nasty work.
Damn stroll at me. Drop this nigga, man. What we doing, man? Can't get to this nigga fast enough.
It's
Spam is
spam.
delicious.
It's
This nigga
spam,
rolled
rice,
it.
and seaweed.
You still eating the little sausage that come in the can too? The little Vienna sausage?
Oh
I
yeah,
hate
all
Vienna
of,
sausage.
oh
I
man,
hate
that's delicious. That's
This
delicious.
nigga just nigga John the Baptist. I'm oh yeah.
Sardines, Vienna sausage,
Yes,
spam.
yes,
That's
all
a
of it's delicious.
homeless man's meal, bro. You ain't
No
homeless.
sir, no sir, that's good food.
Class, man. Grow your class. Stop
Mind
that,
making
John.
it bigger for us, sir.
Damn.
That's good food, sir. Until you had sardines with hot sauce and some crackers,
I
what are you
had
doing?
it a long time ago when I was young and broke.
Sir, I'm old and broke and I still eat it.
No, you gotta stop, John. You having
That's a
serious
fact.
bowel. You having serious bowel movements at the truck stops,
KP.
bro.
I'm gonna tell you like this. Real, I'm gonna be honest with you. I still eat beans and hot dogs. Okay, pork and beans and hot dogs.
I eat pinto beans, but I'm not eating
Your
that.
stomach is toe up.
My stomach is fine, yeah.
That
Your
nigga.
stomach is toe
Well,
up.
your plumbing is suffering, bro.
You hear
Look
me?
at that. I'm gonna show you this spam
Clogged up.
movie. Look at it. On me.
You got spam stuck on your artery.
Look at that shit. That shit's delicious.
Spam don't break down
Spam,
right. Spam don't even break down in your stomach.
the
It's like
right.
plastic. It sit there
Mhm.
like but spam is the alternative of bubble gum.
That's a fact, and I'm gonna still eat it. I like bubble gum too.
Nasty
Say
work. Bro, I ain't seen spam on nothing since Mo Money. I ain't seen it. I don't
Yep.
even look for it in the store. Go ahead,
Go
man.
to your local groceries.
No,
Don't go to Hawaii. Don't go to Hawaii then, because that's what they got that on the McDonald's menu, nigga.
But I ain't gonna eat it from McDonald's. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go right out there and I'm gonna be eating whatever I can find around Hawaii. Them other
bro,
fish.
in Hawaii, spam is like the top class meat out there, bro. That's wild, bro.
Yeah, they ain't about to do
That's a
that.
whole fact. That's a whole
He
fact
not lying,
right
bro.
there.
It was
Yeah,
everywhere.
they out of
got it
line out
all
there,
in the window.
KP.
OG, they got it at all the windows of all the stores and
Nigga,
everything.
you can go on the 7-Eleven.
Like it's a
Get you them
delicate, man.
ooh, get them
Like
spam
it's a
noodles and beef from
delicate.
7-Eleven,
Hey, KP.
nigga.
Hey,
They
KP,
double
where you
them
from?
bitches up. Woo.
I'm in KC, but I went to Hawaii last year.
The
lying, bro.
breakfast
He's not lying.
spam, nigga, is delicious.
Oh,
Give a damn
nasty,
That nigga is sad, bro. What's wrong with your
Yeah,
stomach, bro?
you should have grew up in the South. You should have grew up in the South. That's all I can
Yeah,
tell you.
bro. I mean,
I have,
you can't
I
tell
had
me that they
spam
ain't got no
before.
warthogs and no pigs over there in Hawaii,
They
bro.
do. They do.
You can't tell me, bro, that they ain't got chicken. They ain't got no chickens over there, dog.
They
You
do.
can't
But
tell.
that ain't the point.
It is the point, sir. You telling
No,
me
it's
you gonna
not.
eat some artificial, some shit that they making the process inside of it, and we seen how it's made, sir.
Absolutely. I'll still eat it, nigga. What are we doing here? The fuck is we doing? I already told you, nigga. You don't eat beef jerky, nigga. Something wrong with you.
Ham, spam, the
Something wrong with you, sir.
I'm pressing play. I don't even like you right now.
Yeah, you right.
To power, declare something that is true that has no scientific support. You can get away with it for a little while because you can drum up support, especially on social media, but that you're building a house of cards that will ultimately collapse.
Neil deGrasse Tyson was on Piers Morgan a couple of weeks ago, and they talked about a variety of things. I've done a couple of other videos on this. In this one, he's talking about Trump appointee Kennedy, Robert Kennedy Jr., and you know, his stance on a variety of things. It's interesting. Neil deGrasse Tyson points out that, you know, RFK Jr. has said a variety of things, some of which don't agree with each other. But, you know, as we approach the formalization of this new Trump 2.0 administration, it's interesting to hear the famous astrophysicist's thoughts on the matter as a scientist.
No, it's not.
So, you know, let's watch it together. I'm going to give you my thoughts, and then I'm going to ask you to chime in with yours in the comments. But let's take a look.
Well, the sort of Trump landscape we're heading to has a number of things which enter your wheelhouse. One of which Scientific America said, for example, about the appointment of RFK Jr. Trump has promised he would allow Robert F. Kennedy Jr. to go wild on medicines, food, and health. With that, a radical anti-establishment medical movement with roots in past centuries could threaten the achievements of a science-based public health order painstakingly built since World War II. Do you agree with their categorization of the way this could go?
Yeah, I don't have a crystal ball of how actual politics unfolds. What I do know is that in the U.S. government, no matter what people say at the top, what matters is how money gets allocated in the federal budget. And you can say, oh, I hate science, or science is this or that. But if the money goes to the agencies, then the career scientists who work for those agencies will do their job. And by the way, leaders come and go. Heads of agencies, especially if they're presidential appointees, come and go.
What do you think about what he's saying?
He's right.
Okay, continue.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he ain't saying nothing wrong yet.
Yeah.
The scientists are there for their careers. And so in the end, the scientists will do what scientists must do. And I have full confidence that we will not lose the mission statement of these very important scientific institutions. By the way, just a quick bit of history. Abraham Lincoln in 1863, when he clearly had other things he needed to be worrying about, signed into existence the National Academy of Science, having seen in Europe the role of science in shaping their future of their economy, of their culture, of their civilization. And so this was set up as an independent agency with scientists choosing other scientists in their community to participate, to independently advise the executive branch and the House and the Senate on policies that relate to the country. And so I have the confidence that that kind of mission statement will prevail.
Yeah, somebody like,
except that Trump and his cronies have already clearly voiced a desire to dismantle any kind of, I guess they call it the deep state or administrative state or nanny state or whatever. But, just so to compare Abraham Lincoln to Donald Trump, for example, you've got, there are many differences, but you got a president in Abraham Lincoln who was doing things clearly for the betterment of the country and American people, and Trump is precisely the opposite.
Okay. Obviously, in the past. Right, someone like RFK.
Where did you find this leftist? When you just find a leftist this left? The OG's an undercover lefty, dog. This nigga gotta stop.
I've been telling you for a while that's what he is.
This nigga gotta stop. This motherfucker said. What the fuck did he say? He said this is irrelevant, nigga. It doesn't even make any goddamn sense.
Abraham Lincoln trying to help the country. He's trying to help the country, and Donald Trump trying to destroy it.
He act like Abraham Lincoln didn't do nothing wrong. Abraham Lincoln said he wouldn't free the slaves if it wasn't for what he fucking, Come on, man. What are we doing here, dog? This shit is dumb.
Let's go continue the video, sir, please.
This shit is dumb.
He's got obviously some outlandish ideas. He has some very good ideas. I mean, you're looking at America in totality. It's one of the fattest countries and unhealthiest countries in the developed world, right? I mean, it just is. And by the way, we're in no position to lecture you over here either.
I don't know why you're laughing. Nigga, you ain't skinny. Neither one of them niggas is skinny. What the fuck is y'all laughing for?
UK. So I'm not by any means taking the high moral ground, but it's a reality that America is a pretty unhealthy and fat country. Is there anything wrong?
Yeah, your fish and chips. Your fish and chips is a whole other
with mushy peas,
bath and oil right there.
my point is, I always remember my favorite statistic when I was a newspaper editor when George W. Bush became president. Under Freedom of Information, we got access to all the people he had sent to the death chamber, the execution list.
I just want, before he gets into this, I just want to highlight something he just said. This is what he says is his favorite statistic.
Governor of Texas. It was like 160 odd people. It was the greatest number of people executed by one governor in modern history in America. And as part of the freedom of information, we got access to what their last meal request was in the days when they used to make a last meal request and they could have whatever they wanted. 80-something% wanted a Big Mac and large fries.
True. Piers, first of all, that's creepy that you would do that. Okay, that's just.
Well, no, it was actually the whole point of it was this guy he killed a lot of people when he was governor. And he executed a lot of people. And it was quite informative about the kind of president he may be. That was the point. But the detail was fascinating about, and what it said to me was, yeah, America is a fast food country. I mean, it just is. So is there anything intrinsically wrong in principle with a bit of a disruptor like RFK going, you know what, we're just going to attack all this. We're going to try and make America a healthier place. Even if, albeit, he has some pretty out there views about things like vaccines.
Now, wait a minute. Just before we get into this, you've raised two different things there. So if you have somebody in a position that says some sensible things and some utterly nonsensical things, you can't cherry pick, right? I mean, if a person is insane and murders children, but they only do that 5% of the time, you don't go, well, the other 95%.
We got to go to the extreme.
You can't just...
Okay, would it be cherry picking, Tom? And explain research.
Absolutely, it's cherry picking, and you can cherry pick. That's what we are known for, cherry picking what we like and what we dislike. What is wrong with cherry picking? A lot of motherfuckers cherry pick. When you go to the fucking voting booth, you cherry pick. What are we doing here?
We literally go to the grocery store and we cherry pick the best ones we want. That's exactly what we do as Americans. That's exactly what we do.
These motherfuckers think they're so goddamn smart, but don't even look at reality. Reality is we cherry pick everything that we want in our life, to include our politicians. So, if the motherfucker wants to cherry pick what he likes, there's nothing wrong with it. And you know what? I think it serves us right that we got someone that finally wants to look at the health and wealth of the fucking country, because 95% of the food here in America is illegal in other countries.
Yep.
What you think, KP? Here with us.
I gotta get back to the screen. I don't know.
Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
All right. Well, you can continue. I know what it is.
Discount the crazy because sometimes there's good. And the second thing I'll say, which is a little bit longer conversation, is been reading really interesting articles recently about ultra processed food, right? To the McDonald's statistic Piers Morgan is so enamored with. When the government held the cigarette manufacturers to account here in America and basically held them accountable for the fact that they knew what they were sort of weaponizing tobacco, which is not great to smoke tobacco for you anyway, but these people were adding fiberglass and things to the cigarettes to weaponize the cigarettes to make them more addictive.
Dumbass, they still do. They didn't change the formula, motherfucker. They just put a label on there and let you know a warning sign. That's all they did. The fuck are you talking? OG.
Pause it right there. Yeah, he's right. And we all do cherry pick everything, like you said.
The lady got quiet on.
And you really do notice it when you go to other countries and you eat the food and you don't pass out. In America, you eat some food, you're gonna go to sleep.
Yep.
Not this bad moose to me, nigga.
You go to other countries, you get to move around, and those people move around all the time.
Well, the portion size are totally different as well, too.
Yes, and the plate is portioned differently. Yes, it is. Go ahead.
This motherfucker's a retard. I just can't, because the motherfuckers leaving out important details, said that they held them to task. They didn't hold the tobacco company to task, just like they didn't hold the motherfucking big pharma to task with the opioid crisis. All they made them do is pay money and put a warning label on shit. That is it. So what the fuck are they talking about?
I don't care who actually comes up with the idea because American food is unhealthy. I remember a few years ago, I think it was Michelle Obama.
But it's good though. It's good though.
Michelle Obama said something about making food healthier in schools, and people try to ridicule her for saying it. I'm like, no, It's like I don't care who comes with the idea. It's a good idea that we need to look at because half of our kids now are fat. And I don't know. When I was growing up, you rarely saw a fat kid. In the last
goddamn lie, Johnny.
No,
I hate when y'all say this shit. I can show you tons of fat motherfuckers in Florida. I can show you tons of fat motherfuckers in New York.
Listen. I didn't say there wasn't any fat kids. We had fat kids in our neighborhood. I'm not saying there wasn't any. I'm saying I see way more fat kids now than I see kids that are in shape. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, good. I'm glad you said it. So you want to bet that the statistic doesn't show that there was still a whole lot of fat motherfuckers in.
I didn't say what I no. What I'm saying. What I'm saying. No. What I'm saying. You're not gonna change.
What I'm saying is the percentage is damn near similar. That's what I'm saying.
I don't think so. Because you could be correct. All I'm gonna tell you is, with my eyes, I saw way more active kids that look healthy than that look fat and obese. Now you could be right. You could be right data wise, and I can't prove the statistics wrong. I'm saying what I saw in my childhood growing up in the schools that I went to, the kids in my neighborhood. There were way more kids who were close to the ideal body weight than fat kids. Now I see way more fat kids. I've hardly ever seen any kids that are actually active. I mean, that look active.
All right. I'm agreeing with you on this. I really do agree with that. I just wanted to push back against you, pussy. You be mad for no reason. See how mad I get this nigga? I'm triggering this nigga.
Yeah, because you
more efficient nicotine delivery systems, et cetera, which made it worse. And they were lying about it all along. So basically, the government stepped in and said, and to regulate that and say you have to put warnings on this, et cetera. And many of those cigarette companies, tobacco companies, pivoted and bought up a bunch of food interests. And one of the first things they did when they bought up the food interests was figure out ways to weaponize food. And it's a deeper story, and I don't want to go on and on about it here. I'm certainly not the authority on it. I've been reading up about it recently.
Well, that's true.
And one of the things they did was make craveable food even more, and I use the word not technically, but in the vernacular, addictive. Right? So a Big Mac wasn't always quite as irresistible as it has become. The McDonald's French fry wasn't always quite as, I'm sure it was always good, but they have been weaponized in a way.
That grease isn't made
you
nowhere
eat
else.
Cool Ranch Dorito, and
but it's not their factory.
It's hard not to eat the whole bag. You eat the whole bag, and you 100% feel sick to your stomach before you.
I have a question about that. So, do you think it, even though the grease is made only in their factories, and they only have the what is it called, patent on that shit, or patent on their oil, the grease that they use, or whatever they use, I don't know what the fuck it is. Do you think that would make it not irresistible, but craveable, more craveable?
Depending on what it is. So I look at it like, what if you are going through spices, herbs, whatever you're using to season certain things, right? And you've been doing this for years, and you steady finding stuff from different regions, and you know how that is, different altitudes, different layers, different, you know what I'm saying? Basically what the ground is made of can make your stuff taste differently. So what if you find something that would change the whole taste of something like McDonald's Studio? Now, I don't think it's something that's natural. I do think it's a chemical or something that they put inside they shit, them the combination of whatever the fuck they do. I don't know what they did figured out, Tom, but it's a trade secret to the point where they won't let nobody know what they'll say what it is, but they won't say what it is. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So whatever it is making us lick our fingers, and it makes your brain think that it's a nutritional part of your health. Like a nigga will, when you were eating McDonald's fries, you will fight a nigga and tell a nigga up and down that them was the best damn fries out. Until you grew up and got up out of it.
So I'm gonna be honest with you. Recently, shit, for the last how much you say, about 5 years, babe? We haven't been a McDonald's. Well, we only go there from one person. It's not us. we haven't been to McDonald's for ourselves, besides maybe a breakfast, in years, bro. I haven't bought a fucking Big Mac or a quarter pounder or none of that shit, and I don't know when. It's been that damn long. And the fries, they're okay, but I can live without them motherfuckers.
Use a lie.
I swear to God. Matter of fact, I like
the fries.
motherfucking
The
Coke.
I can go out the burger, but fries. No, you lying. But go ahead.
I ain't lying. I'll eat
Look at
Cobras
him.
fries over that.
Look at Ryan talking about them. Look at that McRib.
Hey, the McRib is out there right now. I seen it on the goddamn sign. They're like, this nigga want a McRib out there, man.
If you say McDonald's fries, anybody say McDonald's fries is nasty, you was a liar.
No, it depends.
I didn't say they were nasty. I said I can live without them.
Okay, but yeah, see, I remember when the motherfuckers first came out, the motherfuckers was on Parent. See, now they got that way where they doing triple everything. It might be, yeah. They'll do the Big Mac and put the McRib on the Big Mac. Niggas gonna buy that.
Did you see the double and triple Big Mac? Did you see? Remember those?
I seen the chicken and what you call it, a double. Hey,
yeah.
That's it right there. But see, only place I knew about that had a bigger burger than that, and it was a place in Dallas called Heart Attack. You know what I'm talking about? And nigga, you if you weighed over certain pounds, you got to eat there for free and shit. You know what I'm saying? But you had to be super, super fat. You know what I'm saying? Like 600 pounds, 500 pounds, and you eat for free. You know what I'm talking about? And everybody else got the, you know what I'm saying, go in there and pick but they gave you big portions and everything. So your burger had about 6 patties, 8 patties on it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Good shit.
Yeah, they got that in Vegas. They got that one in Vegas.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I would throw that shit up.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Oh, bro, you crazy. Like you ain't never thought about eating that big ass. Have you seen the biggest burrito that they made? The biggest,
they do it.
Yeah, bro.
They make
a 10-pound burrito down the street.
The one.
You need to be on that. You need to be on
the
that.
one in Vegas
No, I ain't.
People take a.
What, nigga? Listen. I can't even eat a whole meal now. I have to cut I split my food up now, or I'll be throwing the fuck up.
That is the dumbest idea. A 10-pound burrito. That is dumb.
Yeah, that shit ridiculous.
And I love to eat, but I'm not eating no 10-pound burrito. That's crazy.
That's 2-3 days to eat.
And that's not even the biggest one. That like, there's one in Vegas. No, not Vegas. California. That is motherfucking almost 25 pounds. I said, oh, bitch. Oh,
yeah. I seen a nigga make a 10-pound burger before.
Oh, hell no. That shit.
Yeah.
Do y'all know how heavy 10 pounds? Do y'all know how heavy 10 pounds of food is?
Yeah.
You know how much food that is?
Yeah.
God,
it's the big tube of ground meat, nigga. That they cut right up out of there, nigga, smash it down, make it into a thick ass patty. They put it on that big ass piece of bread, nigga, look like a piece of plate.
But
nigga, they stack that bitch up, nigga.
Even that 10-pound of that tube of meat ain't 10 pounds by the time it cooked down. That's still. I'm saying when you cook it down, it's not 10 pounds when you cook that stuff down.
You still gonna have a lot of meat. Yeah, bro.
But that's nah, bro. Can't anybody eat all that food. That's crazy.
Yeah, bro. It's when you portion stuff out, nigga. You ain't gotta eat the whole thing right there and there unless you're doing a challenge or something.
So what you're saying is, John and Baptist, you never seen food eating challenges by these motherfuckers that go around beating all these goddamn food challenges, right?
I've seen food challenges contest, but I never thought about it was equal 10 pounds of food. I never did.
This motherfucker ate 17 pounds of fucking pancakes, nigga.
God. So I couldn't. Yeah.
And he said after that he felt like shit and he threw it all up. Absolutely, because I would have been doing the same thing. But it was a challenge nonetheless, and that's what they go around it. They go around the country, finding the biggest all these food challenges and competing against them.
Yeah, what's that one steak, Tom? That big ass steak. How many ounces is that? 100 or something ounces, 84 ounces. What's it called?
I know it was I'm gonna look it up because I know it was in Texas.
Mm-hmm. People used to try that motherfucker all the time, bro. I'm talking about Nick, and then try that bit medium rare too at the same time. I'm like, ooh, they crazy. Some people get it well done, and they be sitting there chewing forever. Yeah, bro, you got to know what you're doing.
It's an 82-ounce steak.
Yeah, could you mess with that, John? See what I'm saying?
They got one Amarillo that's 72 ounces.
Yeah, that 82 probably big as shit. Big like a table. They got to bring that bitch out there.
If you go to Plantersville, Texas, right now, 82 ounces of steak.
Yeah.
What's that about 7 pounds? No.
Wait, what?
82 ounces. How many pounds is that?
It's gonna be more than 7 pounds. I know that.
Yeah, because it's 16 ounces.
It's gonna be a little weight on it.
That's a lot. I don't know what that's crazy.
That's it's 5.12 pounds.
5.12 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
Could you eat the LA?
Hell no. I'm not even trying. I'm with Tom. I'm exactly like Tom. I cannot eat all that food. It literally make me want to throw up. You know them big chicken wings that people love?
Yeah.
The big dude, I cannot stand them, dude. I run from them. That big food freaks me the fuck out. That burrito, I would throw up. Just looking at it will fuck me up because I can't do it.
Hey, you know what's funny? Fucking OG. Like I've been drinking these strawberry lemonades. I had a liquid one, and now I got an ice one. I feel like throwing up right now.
See what I'm saying, bro? You better not.
Just from drinking these motherfucking drinks. It's just that my stomach can't take it in. It just be like, oh, I feel like I got to burp all the goddamn time. And then I just go outside and I kind of know, oh, you going to throw up? But like, yep. I go outside. Them goddamn squirrels be eating good because they be chunky and everything.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Well, let's listen to this.
Hold on real quick. I got a cash app from Hood NT. Appreciate you, Hood NT, man. If y'all don't know about the Hood Entertainment Fishing, you know what I'm saying, go check my boy out, you know what I'm saying? He based out of Florida, be on fishing, you know what I'm saying, catching them sheep heads and all type of shit. He went viral, you know what I'm talking about, and all that. Hey, appreciate them twos and dudes with him. I mean, y'all be like him. Let me give you a little something. Y'all support the stream like y'all always do, you know what I'm talking about. Hit the cash app, you know what I'm talking about.
Hit the cash app, support the
show.
I think what everyone wants to know now is what are you going to do with all this money?
I'm going to reinvest my money into the community.
Oh, that's a very nice gesture. What were you saying? Okay. Is that your son?
No, I just bought this baby Cash.
That's what I'm talking about. We just bought a baby Cash. Appreciate you.
You ready?
Yes, sir.
All right.
You're even 3/4 of the way through it, but you finish the bag, right? And I think that's that. It's not just weak-willed spirit. It's also cheaper and it's convenient. Anyway, long rant. Sorry.
I have to see the details. I don't know where he will land in these things. Yeah, there are things he said previously, but not everything he said even agreed with itself. Right. So it's hard to predict where that's going to land when he takes office. But I can tell you that in the end, nature is the ultimate judge, jury, and executioner of what is objectively true in this world. And so you cannot rise to power, declare something that is true that has no scientific support. You can get away with it for a little while because you can drum up support, especially on social media, but that you're building a house of cards that will ultimately collapse. Or if you manage to shore up the house of cards with more things that are not objectively true, other countries will rise up and they will lead the world in ways that we once did. And I've come to realize that we are highly reactive rather than proactive as a country relative to our place in the rest of the world. And I fear that we may have to sink a little lower in our sort of scientific prowess before everyone wakes up and realizes we're not on the right track, yet other countries are. Okay. And because you and I, we're same age-ish, we lived the second half of the 20th century with the United States leading in practically every metric in science and technology. And I just got very accustomed to that, frankly. Yeah, and I'd like to see that continue.
I'm a fan of Neil deGrasse Tyson.
I think you motherfuckers lie a lot. That's what I think.
Fan of Piers Morgan. But they did talk about some interesting things. And
OG,
this is
you
one
will
of 3
never.
videos I've done.
Okay? Is he done?
Breaking that.
That's another one in the back. We got to run through this next one in the back because I wanted to see what y'all going to agree with him on this, or what y'all going to disagree with him on this.
Here is about RFK.
You know what I'm saying? I thought it was a good conversation to have. You know what I'm saying? Get you some good questions out of it. So I put one more in the back, and then after that, we can try to figure out what we're going to do on the movie side of the game and whatnot.
Okay.
But yeah, go ahead.
Let me get to it. But let me go ahead and run through this. How long this motherfucking shit is?
Like 10 minutes.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, nigga, you got it.
Not a Brazil, though.
Yeah.
Y'all, you really hurting my heart today. with your liberal ass.
It'll be all right. Why gotta be that?
Oh no, nigga, you liberal than the motherfucker, nigga.
How you figure that?
No, nigga. Cause you didn't came up with everything. You just find. Oh Lord Jesus. Oh Lord Jesus. Okay, let's run it.
Elon Musk realistically send humans to Mars?
No.
Another good question.
I have strong views on that. My read of the history of space exploration is such that we do big, expensive things only when it's geopolitically expedient, such as we feel threatened by an enemy. And so for him to just say, let's go to Mars because it's the next thing to do, what does that venture capitalist meeting look like? So Elon, what do you want to do? I want to go to Mars. How much will it cost? $1 trillion. Is it safe? No, people will probably die. What's the return on the investment? Nothing. That's a 5-minute meeting. It doesn't happen. So
Neil deGrasse Tyson joined Piers Morgan to talk about Elon Musk. That opening clip there was from the Bill Maher show, and it's what Piers Morgan used to...
Tom, why are you shaking your head, sir?
Tyson. Let's take a look at that. I'll pipe in my comments as they're appropriate, and then I want to know what you think in the comments. Let's check it out.
Wow, they really don't get it. Mars is critical to the long-term survival.
There you know, sir.
I realize that it makes no sense as an investment. That's why I'm gathering resources. You just don't get it, says Elon Musk. Your response?
Rather than just respond to what people responded, let me just say, I've read extensively about the history of big, expensive projects in our species, going from the pyramids to the Great Wall of China to the Manhattan Project. And you go down that list, and the greatest of them, the biggest of them, the most expensive of them, related to the survival of who participated in it. They felt threatened. And so, sorry, the pyramids was not that. That was praise of royalty or deity. That's another big driver that existed in the history of our species. Much less of that happens today. And most of it is driven by the I don't want to die gene. And so we went to the moon. We felt threatened by the Russians, the godless commies, around the world. And so
you're a fucking nigger and a liar.
Enable people to write books. And at any time people said, let's do it because it's the natural next thing to do. It just never happens. If you go back to the Apollo era, while we were going to the moon, people forgetting that we went there as a militaristic statement, people who forgot that said, oh, we're on the moon by 1969. We'll be on Mars by 1985. They were just extending a timeline that they thought was a natural, inevitable thing. And nothing that's expensive is ever inevitable. So that's the foundations of my comment. And in terms of going to Mars as a survival plan, if you think about what could put life at risk here on Earth, that could include, global, very serious pandemic, or asteroid strikes, or we trash the climate, whatever. To think of Mars as Earth 2.0 could only really happen after you terraform Mars. And the point I made, which was not in your clip, was if you have the power of geoengineering to terraform Mars, then you have the power of geoengineering to fix Earth and turn Earth back into Earth, as opposed to Mars back into Earth. So just realistically, shipping 1 billion people to Mars, or however many, by the way, I have nothing against that. I just don't see it happening based on my read of human behavior.
Could it be possible that Elon Musk bought this recent president because he feels that's the only and or perhaps the best way to move an expensive and on its face untenable project like Mars colonization forward as a top priority?
A lot to unpack there. Look, I've got massive respect for you. I also have a lot of respect for Musk. I also like the fact that he dares to dream very big. And I actually had the honor, I would describe it, of spending a couple of hours with him down in France in the summer, where we got into the colonization of Mars and why he felt so passionately about it. And he said a few things. One, he said, we have to do this because at some stage, planet Earth is just not going to be a viable place anymore, was his belief. Secondly, that inevitably at some stage, planet Earth will be incinerated by the sun anyway. We don't know when that will happen, but one day it will happen. I'll get your response to that.
We do know when it will happen, but yeah.
When will it happen on that point?
Oh yeah, let me check my calendar. No, the sun will
Do we have any idea when that may
transition? Yeah, the sun will transition into a red giant phase, assuming it behaves like every other star, just like it. And as it does, its outer shell will expand, and the surface of the sun will get closer and closer to Earth, and it will evaporate. Our oceans will come to a rolling boil and evaporate into the atmosphere. The atmosphere will evaporate into space, and Earth will be a charred ember that will get swallowed.
Why
by
are
the
you
sun.
laughing,
And Mars,
Neil? This is not funny. You're painting a picture of utter extinction and apocalypse. Why are you laughing?
Yeah, that's it. No, because it's
Because
not that it's funny. It's that it's in 5 billion years.
Right.
So we have a whole lot of other sort of prioritized things we should be thinking about between now and then.
But on the
by
principle,
then we might have colonized other star systems.
Right. So here's the thing about Mars, though. He said, look, if we're going to do this,
what did you say, KP? Oh, I thought KP said something. Yeah, this nigga's a fucking liar, OG. Why are we listening to this nigga?
Did he say nigga?
Believes passionately.
Why you keep on calling him a nigger and a liar?
Who?
You, sir.
Do you really want me to expound?
Back up. You better back up.
I was wondering what the fuck. I was like, wait a minute, I'm hearing shit.
Yeah, man, you about to be on that crazy shit. You about to be on some crazy. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna stop right now, and I'm not gonna. Do we? Woo, Jesus. Let me go ahead.
You got a little bit more. He about to spit some more truth at you.
No, he's not. He's not gonna spit. Ain't nothing he said right now. He even has any fucking idea of. He's just rambling. It should be rambling to seem like he's fucking smart. He's a dumbass. It's just gonna continue to be stupid. And people say, "Oh yeah, he's so smart." No, the motherfucker's an idiot. He makes you motherfuckers believe some of the dumbest shit. Now tell me how they got this picture right here. Right, this is a drone. Right, I'm not a drone. This is a fucking probe flying close to the sun. How did they take that picture?
I don't even see it, sir.
Oh shit, you don't see
Yeah,
it?
they ain't showing us. We all need to see it.
My bad. There we go. Right there. What about that? How did they take that picture?
Forgery. The potato salad was a forgery.
Tell me how I took that picture. Can anyone tell me?
I told you, I just gave you the clip. It's a forgery.
The potato salad was a forgery. No.
It's a fact.
Do you know how hot just the surface of the sun is?
Yeah.
Can you care to tell us?
So strong and so hot that we can feel it all the way here.
10,000 degrees.
It's probably hotter than that.
I'm just going off what they say. They said, you know what? Listen, they say it's 10,000 degrees, right? I said, okay, cool. You said, because you've been there. You can test it. That you put your little fucking ray gun at the sun and it tells you. I guess I don't fucking know. These lying ass motherfuckers say this shit right here, this ball of hot shit is 10,000 degrees on the surface. Now, when you get to the core of the sun, like they said, the core, guess how hot it is? 2 million degrees hot. So you're telling me the core is 2 million degrees, but the surface is only 10,000? That makes no sense. And how the fuck do they know? They can't predict shit that never occurred before to them. They've never actually said anything to study it. So how can you say they can predict it? That's bullshit. This is supposed to be a real picture that they said that they took. My company I work for. This is a real picture. How the fuck did it take this picture? You telling me it sent a drone behind it to snap a picture of it? No, not a drone, a probe. 2 probes together? The fuck out of here. These niggas are lying to you in your face. In your fucking face. Here's the next. This is how I know they're fucking lying. How the fuck do you know? Oh, they can predict. How the fuck can you predict 2 million degrees hot? How do you predict that? How do you even know an inkling on how hot it is? How? Huh? How? I don't believe nothing in my face. Look at this shit. The core. Oh, I'm sorry. 15 million. 15 million degrees hot. My bad. Oh, that's 15 million Celsius. So 27 million. 27 million Fahrenheit. 27 million. How? What thermometer do they have that can gauge that?
Good with you, Dub. Man, I've been trying to figure it out, but you know, it's Lord.
Bullshit.
Even that close to that, bro. Everything is disintegrating. I think.
Absolutely. What do we have here on Earth that can stop 10,000 degrees Fahrenheit? What material do we have on Earth that is not heavy enough that we can fly it to the fucking sun just to fly by?
It definitely ain't none of our metals.
Come on, man. Yeah, we gotta be smarter than this. And not even to mention that, how do you have a camera taking a picture of it? The lens will fucking melt. Remember, glass melts. Plastic melts. What the fuck is taking that picture at 10,000 degrees Fahrenheit? Constantly, I know you got a brain better than this, sir. They use the Parker solar probe. Absolutely, that's what it's called. That's what they said. It had heat. Bitch, what heat shields? Okay, tell me on Earth.
An elastic film that they put on the glass time that it can overcome 10,000 Fahrenheit. I'm just playing with
you. Ooh wee, this is crazy. I don't understand how y'all even. Yes, what on earth do we know here on Earth that can withstand 10,000 degrees? Constantly, I don't know. Maybe we do have something that can withstand 10,000 degrees. Let me look it up.
Well, if my whole thing is something can withstand that, how do you make it? Or are you telling me that you can harness a sun here on Earth?
Materials that can withstand extreme temperatures include titanium, hafnium, carbide alloy. These materials are specially designed to endure intense heat without losing their structural integrity. What though? That doesn't. It just says temperature. Okay, how hot, motherfucker? If that's what you're saying, where we can use, it ain't giving me no degrees. It just says high temperatures. High temperatures mean what?
Easy says a space age pommeler.
Come on, man. We gotta be smarter than this, dog.
You gotta be smarter. You cutting up. That's a fact.
Okay, melting point of this okay, so hold on, easy, not easy. Constantly. Tantalum, hafnium, carbide alloy. Guess how much it can withstand, sir? It's the number one alloy that we have here in these fucking world of the globe Earth, if y'all want to call it a globe Earth. Only 3,983 degrees Celsius. That's not 10,000 degrees Fahrenheit, sir. That's not 10,000 degrees Fahrenheit, sir. I don't have to ask them because I know they're full of shit, dog. And we know that the whole fucking probe wasn't filled with graphite, which is still lower than that which is the highest, has the highest melting point here on Earth. If it has the highest melting point here on Earth and it can't reach 10,000 degrees, it can't stop 10,000 degrees Fahrenheit, or let's just go with this, 5,500 degrees Celsius. They're fucking lying to you, telling that they did any of this shit. This is bullshit. This is why I call bullshit. I don't have to forget it. I'm telling the truth. See, this is y'all don't want the truth. I looked it up.
We good with you, Playboy.
I looked it up. I just did my research on it real quick. A real quick Google search. The thing that can has the highest melting point on Earth is whatever the fuck that word is, and it takes 3,990 degrees Celsius. That's the hottest it can take. The hottest. The sun is starting, the surface is starting out at 5,500 degrees Celsius. So, how the fuck did they get that close?
The motherfucker say, nigga, 3.5 million. Hold on, 3.5 million.
I'm like, come on, man. Come on, man.
How close is that probe to the actual sun, though? How many light years away from the sun's surface might that probe be?
It wasn't light years away. Hold on, let me show you how close this motherfucker was with the picture, mama. With the picture. Don't get it confused like they didn't have no picture. Oh, they had a fucking picture to go along with it. I'm like, bitch. I was at the game today, OG, and I was like, look at this. These niggas just lie in your face. Look at that, mama. Look at that, mama. Does that look like a light year away?
Sure.
With the picture?
Sure. Because
I look mighty close to me.
If the probe was that close to the sun, you wouldn't be able. You would not be able to see the outline of the sun.
Oh, what?
The sun is a huge ass planet. You wouldn't be able to see the curvature of the sun from that close.
Crazy, isn't it, mama? Crazy. Mm-hmm. Not only can you see it, you can see it because the motherfucker said, you know, we're going to do a flyby, but we're going to take the shot from over here.
Mm. Oh, yeah, is that how they do it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing how they do that. But niggas like Kyscustomdesigns believe this shit.
So, mama, is that picture zoomed in?
Of course. And it was probably taken from one of the space telescopes, magnified 5 trillion times.
Yeah, okay. Get the fuck out of here. You believe that shit, mama?
And the ship is between the camera and the sun. That's probably several light years away from the surface of the sun.
But with no protection, but just a heat shield. What's good with you, Dub?
What's good? Salute to the panel. How everybody you doing today?
Hello.
All right. Having fun?
Yeah. Hey, look, I was listening for a while, but I'm wondering when they do this measurement of heat, are they using like lava? You know, something that can resemble, you know what I mean? You know, you see what I'm saying?
Of course not.
It kind of do look like that, though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, it's like because that look like lava, but I'm wondering, are they measuring it based off of something they can actually be close enough to measure? You know what I'm saying?
Can I stop you real quick?
Go ahead.
I don't mean to stop you. I swear to God, I don't.
Nah, go ahead.
Good with you looking.
If you look at the fucking probe itself, it looks like it has tinfoil wrapped around the engine because that's exactly what it is. It's an engine to fly it there, right? So if it's an engine to fly it there with the solar panels blocking it, we don't know what type of heat shield that is. That heat shield is supposed to cover the whole fucking thing. That it's not completely engulfed in the heat shield. The front part only has a heat shield, and it says it is recorded. It's it's made its burning hot fly by. That means it went past the sun, mama. Past it. Do you
but between the camera and the sun, it had to be between the camera and the sun in order to get a picture of the probe. And then my question is how actual close was the probe to the sun?
If it flew by, you know what? Let me look it up. Let me bring this down some. Let me read some of this shit. They motherfuckers liars tell you. Scientists received a signal from.
And when did they send it up? Did they send it up 40 years ago?
I don't know, man. I'm trying to.
It didn't make it there in a week.
Okay, no, it didn't. No, it didn't. Scientists received a signal from Parker's solar probe just before midnight Eastern on Thursday, on Friday, after it had been out of communication for several days during its burning hot flyby. Mama, so that means it flew by the sun. By it. NASA said the probe was safe and operating normally after it passed just 3.8 million miles from the solar
surface. How do they know that? How do they know that?
The probe plunged into the star outer atmosphere on Christmas Eve. So it plunged into the star's outer atmosphere. Do you know how hot the outer atmosphere is? During the brutal temperatures and extreme radiation in a quest to better our understanding of how the sun works. Bitch, you're lying. You're lying. What the fuck did you find out?
They flew by, they didn't get a sample, but they know that they got all the answers. And I still want to know, when did they send it up to go past? Because if it's just now about to go past, or just getting there to get ready to go past, when was it sent up? So I can know what technology they was using then, because they're not using what Elon got now.
Okay, so let me look at this. Oh, y'all can't see that. Hold on one second. No. We got another picture from the BBC. The BBC has a different picture. Why don't these motherfuckers match? This shit is crazy. They can't even get their lie together. They can't even get their fucking lie together, son. Oh, come on, man. Come on, man.
You see that? Give me a zoom in real quick, Tom.
Yes, sir. You got it. Oh, shit.
Look at that. Oh, my God.
Let me see if I can move it over.
That's a nice picture, though.
Yeah, it's a nice fake fucking picture.
Yeah, it almost looked like...
What's taking that picture, though?
Somebody's hand. Somebody drew that.
They were talented too.
How they get such a good picture?
That's an 8K, nigga. What you talking about? That's 8K.
Man, somebody drew that, man.
And they sent that, like I say, they didn't just send that up last week. That'd be like a long, long time ago.
What?
So what kind of quality?
Let me see how long ago it was. When did this shit go up?
And it's still functioning, John?
Man, that is somebody drew that, man.
And it's still functioning. Wow, you believe that?
I just wonder what kind of Polaroid camera they had, because we had that back in the 80s.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I got some more evidence. Hold on, we got some more evidence. This is for Kyscustomdesigns, because he believed this shit, and he believed they telling the truth. They telling us the motherfucking absolute truth. And I agree with it. I agree with you, Sean. Kyscustomdesigns, look at this shit. Look at this fucking flimsy fucking tinfoil shit flying in the goddamn space, right? And you expect me to expect that shit can take 10,000, let alone 5,000 degrees Celsius? Get the
Ain't no way.
absolute fuck out of here.
Just tell me how long it been to get the thing in that area to take that picture.
Yeah, we gotta look at it. Let's see. What is it? Parker probe, solar probe? Yeah, let's look it up. How long is? I gotta look it up on this.
I mean, it already done said to travel to other planets what it took, millions of years, or not millions of years, but at least years to get there. So how that would have had to been flying or up in space by the 60s.
Same thing I said.
60,
E-Dub on
70.
the same thing I said. And then look, to even get it there even faster, that means you will have to have some type of propulsion system that's going to get it to fly at light speed, right? And
That
then
didn't
once it get
exist
up
yet.
to there, how did you slow it down?
But the technology wouldn't even existed yet.
It's been in operation and is going to the sun since 2018.
Oh, that's a lie.
Bro, it made it so that fast?
Listen, man.
How long do it take us to get to Mars, sir?
It flew by Venus in Wait a minute.
So it whiplashed itself through there.
Yeah, because you got us, you got Mars, then you got Venus, and then you got the sun. It flew by Venus October 3rd, 2018. No, you're not hearing me. It left
in 2018.
In August 12th, 2018, when the launch happened. By October, it flew by Venus. The next stop was the sun.
We only got planes that fast.
Hold on. The Parker Solar Probe holds record for the closest approach to the sun by a human-made object, October 29th, 2018. It broke its old record at 26.55 million miles away from the sun's surface, sets the German-American Helios 2 aircraft in 1976. April 1976. Oh, y'all not looking at this. Hold on. Let me show y'all this shit.
I'm still trying to figure out. So you said it passed by one planet in 2018.
Venus is the closest planet to the sun.
Okay, so now I missed the launch date. When was the launch date? I missed the launch date.
August 2018.
Okay.
I'm still trying to figure out how long did they say you get to Mars?
Listen, obviously not even just months.
I think that's a typo. It should have been 2081.
No, it's months. I'm telling you. Look. Here it goes. On August 12th, 2018. Y'all can't even see that. Let me make it closer for. Thank you, Mayo, for showing me how to do this shit. 2018, it launched to probe the sun at 14 pounds, 1,400 pounds. It only weighs 1,400 pounds. The Parker Solar Probe is relatively light for a spacecraft, but it launched to spaceport abroad on the most powerful rocket in the world, the United Launch Alliance Delta IV Heavy. That's because it takes a lot of energy to go to the sun. In fact, 55 times more energy than it takes to go to Mars. So if this can go by Mars and it slingshot past Venus, when was this? When was this shit taken?
Wait a minute.
First stop was Venus. I guess that's Venus. Oh, this is the Parker stunning views of Venus during its closest flyby of the planet in 2020. Oh, wait a minute. It's supposed to have flew by Venus in 2000. Wait a minute. On the way to the sun, Parker Solar Probe flew by Venus October 3rd, 2018. Okay, this one saying this is the closest this got to it. Would you consider closest going by it? Or would it just be in comparison to the surface? I guess that's comparison to the surface. Okay, whatever. But why we ain't got no color picture there?
And how long you say it take to get to Venus again?
Sir, it don't need no fuel. It's going by goddamn solar rays.
Yeah, how long do they say it took them to get to Venus?
From August to October.
And from Venus to Mercury is what?
Oh shit, I don't even know. Because Mercury is the closest planet to the sun, right? Yeah, Mercury. Yeah, no. It's Venus.
Yeah.
Is it?
It's Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter.
Okay,
Saturn,
there we go.
Uranus,
You're right. Mercury, because Venus is supposed to be the hottest planet outside of the sun, even though Mercury is closer to the sun. Makes no sense.
Get that, but whatever.
Okay. That makes no fucking sense, but whatever. So it flew by Venus in October. So it took a month. Less than a month to fly by Venus. Yeah, less than a month. We should be able to do this shit every goddamn day. Just put some humans on that bitch. Launch them hoes out there. The closer to the sun than ever before. Okay, that was in 2008. So wait a minute. The first stop was October 3rd at Venus. Days later, October 29th. So 26 days later. 26 days later, it was flying by the sun. Come on. Knock it off.
At 26.5 million miles from the sun.
Yeah.
The sun is 93 million miles from the earth. So 3/4 of the way there. They were a long ass way from the sun to be close.
And what happened once they went past it?
It'd be like being in Philadelphia and doing a drive-by shooting downtown Los Angeles.
Well, what speed would you have to go through to go from the Earth to the sun and go in a straight line to let the Earth spin around the sun to catch the Earth on the other side of the sun? Everything spins around it, right?
Just wait a minute. Now, do y'all think I'm a freaking physicist or something?
Well, we got these motherfuckers on here lying. Just lying to us, and everyone believes the bullshit that comes out their mouth because they were giving some bullshit title.
You only ask how it was done.
Well,
I'm just looking at it from a scientific point of view. I am not a scientist. So say how
is it making sense in your head?
No.
Oh, okay, that's all I want to know. If it's not making sense, it was. So it shot past the sun. So it went on an outer ring on the sun. Oh, you know what? Because they call it programming, right? Because no one's actually there maneuvering it because it loses communication all the time, right? So if it loses communication all the time, how did they make these perfect coordinates, meaning they've never been there before? How do they have perfect coordinates to shoot around the sun, come back around, and come back? Because it says it went back to Venus. The same probe went back to Venus in 2020. And then guess what it did again? It turned around and went back towards the sun.
It's a boomerang.
How is there perfect coordination? I mean, not coordination. What? Coordination.
So it hung. It hit a U-turn.
A U-turn, sir.
Yeah, it hit a U-turn on the sun, right, and came back. But it took you less time to get from Mercury to the sun. The slingshot took you years, but it took you again. Was it faster coming from the sun to Mercury than to Venus before they shot back around?
Y'all overthinking this shit, man. It's a current. It's a current up there. They're riding the current, and if you take a certain current, then it'll get you there faster. Like, come on, fellas. Like y'all overthinking it.
I just want to point this out because they got real motherfucking logical humans believe in this shit. You see, they left Mercury completely out.
Hey Tom, what's a Parker's solar probe?
A probe, motherfucker. You see it just flying by right now. Look at it.
So I'm looking it up. They say this thing can travel 430,000 miles per hour.
Sure, cool. I'm happy for it.
So if it's 93 million miles away, somebody can do the math on that, right? If that's actually accurate.
Do you see? Hold on. Do you see the motherfucking? Do you see the solar panels on it? Do you see the solar panels on it, nigga?
Yeah.
The battery never gets exposed to any type of radiation or nothing like that to fuck it up. So we know this is a perfect container that nothing can penetrate it. It's unpenetrable. That even though we have never been this not far, we never been this close to anything. We had ever had anything else come closer to this. It didn't damage anything. That means that we are building beyond destruction. Why is it that our shit always breaks here?
I don't know. That's a good question. And I'll throw this one into you. How do you measure mileage in space, not relative to flat surfaces on Earth? So don't measure from a mile on Earth and then go straight up. How would you measure that?
OG, don't do that. Don't do that, OG.
Oh, okay.
Don't do that.
Well, sir, you asked the question, so I just want to make sure. I just want to see how we
don't confuse.
I'm kind of with time. I'm the math ain't mathing. But first of all, I'm with Mama when she said the sun is big as shit, right? So you basically telling me it took you a month or 2-3 months to get to the sun, but it took you years to go around it, but then took you less months to get back to the. I guess this slingshot effect, and then one thing they never said is with this slingshot that improving the speed. Like I didn't see no gathering the speed went faster, no nothing. So I'm thinking doing the math, something ain't adding up.
Yeah, I was just trying.
That's fast enough to travel from New York to Tokyo in less than 1 minute. You got to be fucking kidding me, nigga. These niggas are liars.
No, they're not. It's no traffic up there, Uncle Tom. Come on, man. No traffic, no obstructions, nothing in front of you. Come on. It's simple.
Oh my God.
Planets and meteorites and shit.
Well, another thing I was thinking too, E-Dub, with that much space in the earth like that, and the one thing they've got protecting us is gases. It's a lot of radiation getting pushed up off that, and we know how stuff is when just wind pushing up on you. How they don't think that's gonna slow that machine down? It's preview to speeds to keep on going, huh?
Oh, okay. Hold on. Hey, wait a minute. They gave us a question. Why won't the Parker solar probe melt? The corona reaches millions of degrees in Fahrenheit. So how can we send a spacecraft there without melting? The key lies in the distinction between heat and temperature. Temperature measures how fast the particles are moving, while heat is the total amount of energy that they transfer. The corona is incredibly thin, and there are very few particles there to transfer energy. While particles are moving fast at high temperature, they don't actually transfer much energy to the spacecraft. Low heat. fuck out of here. It's like the difference between putting your hand in a hot oven versus putting it in a pot of boiling water. Don't try this at home. In the air of an oven, your hand doesn't get nearly as hot as it would in the much denser water of boiling pot. Yeah, because it sounds stupid. Look at this. You
It makes
trying
sense.
to
It makes sense. It makes sense.
look at this. Okay, now there's 1,400. They said it's 1,400 pounds, right? You see the tin foil on it. It's technically super foil, I guess. I don't know if that's what they want to call it. The solar panels are around it right here. Can y'all see my hand? I mean, not hand. I think all this is a solar panel. Then it has little solar flares that come out that collect fucking energy as well. But technically, it's not that big. Relatively, it's really not that big, right? This little thing right here in front is what's protecting it, I guess. I don't know. You got to tell me.
All right. I'm going to tell you what's disturbing about this picture.
That's one of them solar blankets you can buy at the Dollar Tree for $1.25.
That's a whole fact.
This band left over here to the side of it is way more stronger than this machine that we're looking at. It's about the same flimsiness, the same strength as that ladder right there.
At GLG? Absolutely.
Yep.
Now, mind you, I seen these shits be out of commission for a motherfucking relief valve. You trying to tell me that this shit is impenetrable that much, right? When to get up into space, it doesn't encounter any motherfucking space debris, meaning what do you call it? Any radiation one, any goddamn, because we don't know all the radiation in space. Let's be really honest. We don't know all of it. There's different spots of radiation, different types of radiation, whatever. Don't forget, the sun has solar flares. Don't forget that. That's part of it too. It has solar flares. They really want you to believe, stop and think, yes, they're doing great things with your money. Doing such great things.
Oh yeah, solar flares. Didn't we have massive solar flares this year that caused all those aurora borealis lights? So it was hotter than usual.
No, but they come all the time.
This is the bullshit I be trying to tell you, mama. I love working where I work because I get to do what I love, which is logistics. I love logistics, don't get me wrong. But this shit is insane. They lying in your face all along. They want to piss on it for sure. They want to piss in your mouth. Because y'all are believing it.
You don't believe nothing. You doubt everything.
Nah, see, Uncle Tom, you're absolutely wrong. See, the thing is, while you working there, they don't tell you nothing because they know you gonna come. They know you gonna come back and tell us. That's why they don't tell you nothing. See, all the pictures they give you half. This is doing a construction picture. They didn't even give you the full picture. They did this on purpose.
I know where this was constructed. What are we talking about? I know the exact room it's being constructed in.
And they didn't let you see the real one.
That's because it's not here no more. It was gone in 2018. I was working there in 2018. Matter of fact, this was one of the things they were working on while I was there. And they launched it down the street at ULA.
Man, are you trying to Snowdenize Uncle Tom?
Listen, I'm just like this. They said not one time did they say why it ain't melting. They just said there's differences between heat and energy. They didn't tell us why it didn't melt, bitch.
And another thing is, I want to know how far did it go past the sun to hit the U-turn without melting,
bro. And think about it, on the way back, it still was exposed to that amount of heat, right? coming off the sun. If we can feel how hot the sun is here, 93 million miles away, we can feel the heat from the sun.
Yeah, if it wasn't for them old that firmament and all that stuff that y'all be talking about, we wouldn't even be here. Well, we be boiling
water. We be boiled up.
The sun, the closer you get to the sun, the cooler it gets. Though it only get hotter the further you get away.
Yes, exactly, John.
Then why don't it? Then
Well,
why
you know
did
he
it
going
melt
to
the
heaven.
ice wall?
You go ahead and you test that theory. You know what? Yeah, it made a lot of sense. Yeah, the closer you get to the sun, the colder you go. You're sure right.
Yeah.
You're not gonna feel nothing.
But we're negating this, right? Not only did it have to go to the sun without hitting any fucking space debris, maneuvering, doing any of that zigzag, get out of the way. I don't know how it got through this. What are the rocks in the motherfucking? What are the rocks that over there? What they call it?
The meteors.
Meteors. All the meteor fields and all the extra shit that's between here, Venus, Mercury, and the sun. It maneuvered perfectly without us never being there before to actually have the correct coordinates to do it, to maneuver.
Yes, because they chose the right time of year because they don't have that many meteor showers in the summer. The meteor showers are like what, April, Mayish?
Yeah, that's right. You're right. May showers.
There you go.
Showers, April showers,
and it's the
spring,
same thing up there. Same thing up there.
Oh no, easy. That shop has to be clean, sir. That right there, bro. Let me show you these motherfuckers. This shit. Listen, you see all these goddamn things, boy. If anyone trips, we doing a whole write up for everything. Man, this shit is. Ooh, FOD is a bitch, boy. You can lose your job for dropping a goddamn hammer without it being
Looks
attached.
like an operating room.
Man, it's ridiculous. And this ain't even the hard. This ain't even the bad one. This is the light work one. Because if it was in a real room, all this shit right here, this JLGs and all this shit won't be there. I mean, it's gonna be. You had to be scrubbed down just to go in that motherfucker. Yeah, that shit crazy. Shit crazy.
Because if dust get on it, it's gonna slow it down to the point it ain't gonna make it around.
No, wait a minute.
Absolutely.
Dust might catch on fire or something. You know,
that's a whole fact.
So this thing has to be spotless to send it into space, where there's all kinds of space debris, and solar dust.
Mama, you forget it maneuvers perfectly around this shit, so it don't get no space debris. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm just trying to make sense of all this.
Yeah, at them speeds, I don't think nothing can collect on you if you're going at that fast.
Yeah, you know,
and take perfect pictures.
That's a whole fact. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. OG, I'm sorry to take over your show on this conspiracy.
Oh, you good, bro?
My thing is, I seen this first picture and I was like, "You got to be fucking." I said this straight to Kai. I was like, "You got to be fucking kidding me!" Because that shit. I said they lie in your fucking face, and that was my exact words. I was at the game, man. I was like, I can't believe they say this is a real picture. This is a real fucking photo from the sun, bro. In 8K. This happened Friday, December 27th. Yesterday.
Yeah.
Saturday.
It looked like a regular cake.
In the park.
Nigga, you can see the smoke and the fire and the radiation this motherfucking tinfoil went through to get that nigga. You can see the fucking shit on this motherfucker dog. It don't burn through. Look, the top shield ain't even working. Oh God. Why did they say anything about Mercury? Why did they leave that out? That's interesting to me. You said Venus, and I know they said they used Venus to slingshot around Mercury in 1970 something. Didn't believe that.
Well, that made me think. Well, that made me think when they left the Earth and made it to Venus. When they slingshot around Venus, what happened was Mercury was on the opposite side of the sun.
Yeah.
You know what? You're right. Sure did. Mm-hmm.
So they flew so fast and they caught up with it, and they slung that to get past Venus again. But ended up slinging them back around
with perfect motherfucking synchronization through the meteor skies.
Yeah, that's what they do all that math for.
Shooting stars. Shooting stars and every fucking thing else. These people have to be stopped. I don't know if y'all believe it.
Hey, look, but Uncle Tom, all honesty, man, it looked like somebody put a light to the back of a honeycomb, a bee honeycomb.
Yeah. What motherfucker?
That's what it looked like. It looked like like a bee honeycomb, and they just took a picture of it and magnified it.
Yeah, that shit was crazy though. I said, "Oh hell no! I can't let them do my boy like that. They just lying to us, man." But I would like to show you one more thing, OG. One more thing, if I can, please. Let me see if I got it.
And with all that slinging around, they kept a perfect frame on that picture, on that camera.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
All right, let me bring this up. So they say we went to Mars. Well, we got probes in Mars. They landed on Mars. All this extra good, grandiose shit. We did such brilliant things. Can I zoom this in? Oh, look at that. I can zoom this bitch in. Look at that shit right there, OG. Can you see that?
It looked the same to me. It looks the same to me.
Different. That look different.
To me.
Where? Okay, now look at it right now.
What it look like?
What'd you say?
One look like it's out of space. One look like it's in Nigeria. One look like it's out of space. One look like it's in Nigeria.
Mm-hmm. I bet it do. Let me bring it bigger for you, because you know you blind out in these streets. Let me make this bigger for you.
He definitely can't see.
I can turn my
That's
camera
Mars.
side. I can turn my phone sideways. What we doing here?
That's Mars, supposedly. Look at the rock formations. And look at Algeria.
Same rock formation.
Same rock formation.
So let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
The guy who created this universe, you don't think he can build the same place? What was that about?
I listen. I'm not. That's your interpretation. I'm not equipped to have this. I'm not equipped to have this conversation. Yeah.
I'm not holy enough. You the pastor, not me.
Years earlier, in the 1990s.
Oh, that was cold right there. I seen that earlier.
That boy cold. That boy cold.
You gonna answer my question, Tom? You gonna answer my question?
I'm not equipped to answer this question. It's your interpretation.
Okay.
I'm using your own words, partner.
So did y'all want to check out something funny?
But you work for NASA though.
I don't know.
You represent NASA.
You represent Jesus, but you didn't want to talk about it.
Yeah, in the first floor. So do y'all want to watch something funny, bro? Scary.
Absolutely.
Well. Motherfucker got something we better watch.
Nigga, you said, do we want to watch something funny? I don't know shit funny. Y'all the movie connoisseurs. I just watch what y'all watch. I got a documentary if you want to watch a documentary.
What's it called?
It's a religious documentary.
No.
You ain't gonna want to watch that shit. That shit about 3 hours long too. It's way worse than the last one I watched. Listen, OG, I fell asleep on that bitch like 5 minutes into it.
Oh, good.
I fell asleep. I couldn't keep my eyes awake. Up in Smoke. I've never seen that movie before. Is that a good movie? Up in Smoke?
Cheech and Chong.
Oh,
Movie old as shit.
Yeah, it's 1970s, I think.
Mm-hmm. Come here, me get high, man.
Oh yeah, I have seen it. Oh, they mad at that boy for not playing in the bowl after halftime. Shit.
That nigga said, yeah.
Did y'all know Joy Reid was married?
No. Why would I know anything about Joy Reid?
Scarier yet, did you know she was a school teacher?
To who?
Nah.
Joy Reid.
Stop lying. Stop lying.
I'm not lying. I ain't lying.
What were trying to
I resent that, John the Baptist. I am not lying.
What were trying to school did she teach at, Mama?
John the Baptist be lying all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I will pray for you.
She teach at elementary, middle school.
Lest ye be judged.
Elementary, middle school, or high school. What does she teach?
I don't remember, but she is a teacher. She was a teacher.
They have a lot of Christmas movies up here, OG.
Oh yeah.
They got a movie called Y2K. I remember that. Fuck y'all on Y2K.
Yeah, she been married 27 years.
Not happily.
I was thinking of something, nigga, like Deuce Bigelow, Male Gigolo.
And that was a funny movie.
How about Wonder Boy?
I ain't sure play episode of the movie.
Deuce Bigelow. I haven't seen that in ages.
What do y'all want to watch? God damn it! Yeah, Kai said, "How you gonna plan a movie night and not have a movie?"
I already got a movie. I'm just trying to let everybody else pick a movie.
No.
Yeah, ain't my fault that y'all don't watch them.
Dumb and Dumber.
Hell no.
When Harry meets Lloyd. Dumber and Dumberer.
Nope.
When Harry meets Lloyd.
I didn't see Dumb and Dumber. Oh, I didn't see the second one.
If you want to play Wild Boy, play Wild Boy.
I got Deuce Bigelow and Waterboys up here. Y'all choose, goddammit.
You say what?
I said I got both of them sitting up here. Which one y'all want?
Waterboy.
Well, both of them said Waterboy's the player.
All right, here we go.
You know, I ain't never saw Deuce Bigelow. I don't think I want to see it either.
Well, okay.
I know I like Waterboy.
He'd be like, that's a huge bitch.
What, boy?
I'm probably gonna be for next hour anyway. I'll probably be done by next hour anyway, though.
Have you switched over to Rumble yet?
No, I'm about to. I'm letting Tom get everything up.
Call your son. See what he says. Yeah, he called me.
Most people's already.
All right, we ready.
Okay, hold up. Somebody right.
We ready.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I'm about to say, motherfucker, they had me live. I'm about to say that's great. Trying to make sure we live.
Yeah, I just want to let you know that my son don't give me the good news.
You know what?
BYU won.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I know why you did it. Like I said, I wasn't gonna do it first. I wasn't gonna do it.
I didn't even look at nothing to do with BYU. I don't even like. Only reason why.
Lying again to me, but it's okay.
Wow, I haven't watched not one college game besides bowl games.
See what I'm saying?
Not one.
See what I'm saying?
What are you saying?
But what time be just what time do?
What? Wait a minute. What do you mean that's what time do? What
I appreciate everybody. Come make sure you hit the Rumble link. We're going over there and watch this whole movie.
Nah, nigga.
I'm about to eat my food. I ain't about to let this nigga.
Yeah.
Trying to come with this slick shit, be cheating shit.
I cheat. How did I cheat? I don't even know what the score was. Do you know what the score was?
Nope. Don't even care either.
Oh, damn. Not. Did Schrader them play? They did?
Niggas still going to the NFL. I win.
No. I said, did they play?
Yeah, they played.
Oh, okay. Well, shit. They should have lost.
I hit the link. I done dropped in there about 7 times. I'm about to go cut y'all out.
You know, OG don't play that shit.
OG standing firm.
Yeah, man. I don't hit the link. That's on them, bro.